I'm done trolling. I'm done trolling, chat. I'm done trolling. Oh man. Oh, that song. It's pretty based. That scene is I think it's from like an Apple TV series. And bro's just like, after all the stress and nonsense he went through, bro's just vibing. He doesn't care about anybody else. He's just vibing. Welcome in, guys. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Happy snowstorm. Happy ice storm. Happy. We're gonna be shoveling snow. And if you're not in the winter storm, well, I hope you enjoy your weather. We're the only reason I haven't gone out to clean the snow yet is because it just keeps snowing. Just keep snowing. Just keep snowing. Anyway, welcome in, Beans. God bless you and happy Sunday. Good to see you again on this wonderful white, it's not Christmas anymore, Sunday. Welcome in, Booming Bob. We've got Minute Man Alex Greenluck. God bless you, brother. Epic Space Troll. We've got Slime Maverick in the house. Love Heart Chan. We've got Mr. Perez. You guys really thought this was an ad? Nah, we do a little bit of goobing around these parts. I'm gonna take this crazy get up off in a bit, but just wanted to say hi to you. Welcome in, Jazzy. We got Slavy. Welcome in. Yeah, we're dancing out here. We're dancing. We're just vibing when the haters are out there. We're just vibing. Nix Keto, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Celeste IRL, facts. Me surrounded by everybody on Twitter and just me dancing, tuning everybody out. Phoenix Soldier, welcome in. I know you said you were gonna be lurking. I hope you have a good time with your family. Alazar, welcome in. Reluctant Watchman, Beer Ninja Assassin, Crystal Kingdom, welcome in. YouTube Hobbies, welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the vibes. Good to see you. Good to see you. RXJ. We've got the, I think I said name boy, but welcome in. Social Scapegoat. I'm glad you like the song. Yukari, welcome in. God bless you. Happy Sunday. Darth Wallace, Matthew Futchin, Scorching Falcon, Bob, The Buildist, J Love, Mick. We've got Noctul. What's snow? Yes, that is the answer. Indeed. What is snow? Let's see. Halbercon, welcome in. Yeah, I got a lot of snow today. I was not gonna go up that hill. Didn't look like the streets were fully clean either, and it's still snowing. I have the window open for some fresh air, but ooh, it is chilly. It is freezing. Oh man, how's the weather up there? You baby already know how the weather is up here. I heard you're going to hell according to some goofball. Probably according to them, but you know what? It's alright. They can say whatever they want, I suppose. Epic Space Roll, welcome in. Good to see you. Lux, welcome. Who are the haters today? Who are the haters every day, honestly, at this point? I was wondering why that image was on the notification in Discord. We're just vibing here. We're just vibing. Is there any way to report the spam bots? Welcome in, Reactionary North, Reluctant Watchman. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't think I have any of my mods on kick right now. It's all good though. They salted our streets, did nothing. Yeah, no, the snow is like really heavy today. I'm a hater. Welcome in, TTV Luke Goblin, Lurking Martin. Good day to you too. D3K018. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day too. Roman Elysia, welcome in. Landlight, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Good luck to anyone in the south. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what's going on Kick. After I put this chat thing up here. Can't forget my chat. My chattereners. My honorable beanereners. Hold on, I can't say that word. That way. I gotta be careful. They're watching me. They're watching me chat. They're watching me chat. Oh, man. Let's see. What do we have going on around these old parts? We got the bots. We got the bots in the chat. Get them out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. The beanereners, the honorable beanereners. I don't know. Something about beans. But anyway. Big prayers and hugs to everybody in the south. I know that your infrastructure is not made for this northeastern weather. We're just chilling over here in the northeast, you know. I always feel like somebody's watching me. True. What's up, D-Jet? Lovely to see you this Sunday. Deport the bots? No, you gotta call them clankers. You gotta deport the clankers. Trees are exploding in Minnesota due to the cold. I know who to blame. Huh? Okay. I don't think snow causes that. Now, maybe the rioters, but that's, I suppose, a different story. Thank you so much for the follow, the Jin. Welcome in, God bless you. Oh man, guys, so El Deportado. Probably, yes. Indeed. They have been deported. Anyway. We've got a lot of snow. There's ice in some parts of the country. I think somebody turned on the weather machine and they said, you know, we gotta cool down these riots real quick and send some ice, baby, you know. Isaac Steve, thank you so much for the following kick. Welcome in. God bless you. Yeah, ice, baby. Ice, baby. Yeah. You know, I should make that a sound alert. That would be really funny. Ice the clankers. Can I get a hashtag global warming? Look, they turned on the weather machine. What can I tell you? EP Bean already? I'm always EP Bean. I need coffee. I play Animal Crossing New Leaf and New Horizon at the moment, so don't mind me. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy that, Jazzy. That's awesome. Thank you for the lyrics. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Mr. Big Barry. Always good to see you, man. God bless you. Good to see all of the friends in chat. In Chatteriner. Pepperiner. Alright, guys. So, yeah. If you're going through some snow, if you're going through some ice, I'm praying for you. Please stay safe. You know, make sure if you are still able to charge stuff, to charge it. I know some parts of the country are losing power because, again, some of you guys' infrastructure is not meant for this kind of weather. So please, you know, get your food if you well, I mean, it might be too late for some of us out here, but, you know, if hopefully you've stocked up on food, non-perishables. Hopefully you've got your candles and all that good stuff. You know, stay warm for this crazy winter weather. I think this is like the heaviest snowfall that we've had this year up where I am. So, I should be good. I'm chilling. I got plenty of food stocked up and, you know, plenty of water too. Hopefully you guys have some bottled water. I'm not a big fan of bottled water, but, you know, in times like this, sometimes you need the bottled water. Bit different from saying hello, Celestian VT. How are you for sure? What do you mean? You think I'm an imposter? An impasta? Cold in Texas? Yeah, New York. I'm like right next to New York, but I won't tell you exactly where. But yeah, we got some snow up here in the Jersey, and some other northern states here. We got plenty of snow. We can make a bunch of Frosty the Snowmans. It'll be getting cold tonight, but I don't think there will be snow. It was like 12 degrees last night. It was 12 degrees this morning. So I don't know what to say. I've been like, I was freezing my toes off last night. Oh man, it's been crazy. Are Middle European Catholics welcome here? Yeah, everyone's welcome here. You don't even have to be Christian, but just know that it's a Christian stream and we talk about Christian topics and things from a Christian perspective. But you're all welcome. You know, just be respectful of all the rules and we're all chilling. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. As in pasta. We're closing in on 7 inches here in Ohio. Oh boy. I got bottled water too, just in case my pipes freeze. Very smart. That's really good. Awesome. My heart says donate, but my wallet says don't eat for the rest of the week. Oh, no worries, Bob. Your prayers are good. I know you've been supporting some other friends and moots. So no worries. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I really, really appreciate it. No worries if you can't. Never feel obligated to support, guys, if you're not able to. Your well-being comes first. And Gremlin later. I won't say where, but like later. After you've figured out everything for yourselves. We got flooding in the last month in the P and W and now ice in the southeast. We're all getting it. Oh, you said Pacific Northwest. Okay, I guess that's what you mean. Yeah, no, it's the I'm telling you, they're turning on the weather machines. Namikaze, welcome in. God bless you. How are you? I see you peeking over there. West Coast resident reporting in. We got the West Coast people. They're at the beach while we're here freezing our toenails off. It's cold over here, 59. Well, I hope that you don't ever come here because it's freezing. It's like 13 degrees. Actually, but well, let me see how cold it is right now. No, it's 20 degrees. Okay, it went up like by 7 degrees. Fair enough. It's still cold. I'm north of the border, so after snow blowing out a path for the dog to run around the backyard, we have 2 foot plus high snow walls. Oh my goodness. I hope you take care. That's a lot of snow. Welcome in, Trapper Scout. How are you? It's 52 degrees where I'm at. 11 degrees out. Toenails. Who needs them? True, you're right. No more feet jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast features a 100% chance of extreme snow with something percent chance throughout the U.S. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, stay safe, guys. It's 3 degrees here. Goodness gracious. Where are you? The Antarctica or what? Bro's in Alaska, freezing. Sheesh. Oh, you think the AI Star Wars already did on X? I thought it was funny. I meant to reply to that last night, but I kind of fell asleep. If you could send it to me again, that would be really great. I saw it and I'm like, yeah, we're going to Star Wars next. Our next skin is gonna be our next outfit is gonna be a Star Wars outfit. We're gonna be, what are we gonna be, guys? Are we gonna be part of like the Jedi, or are we gonna be part of the Sith? What should I be? Which one's the purple one? Actually, which one gets the purple lightsaber? Be Jedi? Dominican Anakin? Both? Green saber. I kind of want purple. Low-key, purple or blue? I want purple or blue. I grew up on a tropical island, man. Anything less than 7 degrees is cold to us. I feel that. I'm a snow Dominican. I was raised with the cold. I hear Alaska, my ears instantly perk up. Welcome in, Arctic Bride. Seems like you might be from Alaska. Samuel L. Jackson is the only one with a purple lightsaber. Galactic Empire, only Sam Jackson gets purple. Aw, man. Snowminican? Yeah, Snowminican. Mace Windu is the only Jedi with a purple lightsaber. Dang, so girl can't get purple out here? Is that what's going on? Chat? No purple. You get white, green, red saber, I believe. You liked it? Oh, I did? Okay. I did enjoy it. Thank you so much for that artwork. It was cool. That may be that might have to be our next idea, our next outfit idea. To be honest, clone armor will go wild against clankers. Maybe like the Obi-Wan clone. Armor robes. Oh man, hey, kawaii potato, look at you. Wait, where's my notifications? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Oh, that's huge. Thank you so much. Which reminds me, let's get these super chats going and stuff. Thank you so much. Congratulations to let's see who got one. Din Rail, the Lost Radiant, Daniel Sierra, XJ Flips, Jordan, Raven, Spec, C. Thomas, Peasant, Stargazer Control, Red Lancer, Joshua Zero, Philip Murphy. Oh, no. That was just... Anyway, to everybody's name I just read on YouTube, congratulations. Thank you so much, Kawaii Potato, for your support. You're really sweet. And I hope you guys enjoy your gifted memberships. Welcome to the Super Bean Army. And or Mafia, if you prefer. We are also... We're an army, but we're also secretly the Bean Mafia. Well, they'll never see us coming. We're gonna sneak up behind them, and we're gonna send them right back. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wait, hold on. Oh man. If you guys have the director, you get a purple lightsaber. Oh, make the lightsaber pink. You're right. I should get it. You know what? Pink lightsaber. Okay, pink woman gets the purple. The pink lightsaber. Official Gambling Academy. A kick. Thank you for the follow. That's so funny. I guess I was, for some reason, the app muted you on my end. GG's. The Jedi version of Darth Revan has a purple lightsaber. Man. For everyone freezing and getting iced by current storm, a storm so powerful it shut down multiple Waffle Houses. So you know it's bad. I thought they were actually going out of business, so it was just that they were closing because of the storm. It makes sense. Yeah, no, the storm is pretty bad out there. They've been off for 2 months. When will we turn back on redeems? Um, it depends what redeems we're talking about. Hold on. Let me see here what we have paused. Oh, I see. I think it was getting like really annoying and everybody kept kind of like spamming them when I was like trying to be serious, but here you go. I am going to go ahead and turn on the redeems. For some reason like the VPN and Twitch just like Twitch does not like my VPN. It's really annoying. I can't do anything. Come on, baby, turn the lights off. Death. Alright. There we go. Alright, guys. Hopefully this works. Still. I don't know if it does. Let's see. Let's do a quick test of these redeems. Ah, indeed. Okay, they work. Alright. Redeems are back up. I keep forgetting that I disabled them at some point. I was wondering why these streams are so quiet sometimes. Anyway, we're good. Not gonna lie, pink lightsaber would be gas. It would. It's a good day to stay in and make glow up instant ramen. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, ads suck. I'm sorry, guys. These platforms, they want your wallets. But anyway, gambling is a distraction from the Lord if you do it too much. Fact. Please do stay warm. It's been freezing everywhere recently. In my opinion, the green lightsaber symbolic meaning would be great for your character. But pink flexes in Floridian. Look, Samson, I want you to know that one day your state's gonna get so much snow and you're not gonna know what to do. And you're gonna have to go ice skating in your beaches. Welcome in, brother. Thank you so much for being here. How are you, Mr. Samson? We gotta hang out, man. I keep saying we gotta hang out and we don't hang out. Let me give my brother in Christ, Mr. Sammy Salmonson, the based 3D fish, gym bro, VTuber, Christian VTuber, all the support in the world. Hey, Razor. Okay, well, I have a cooldown on these shout outs. Hey, what's up, Razor? How are you, my brother in Christ? Yeah, my brother in Christ. Sorry, sometimes I forget who's. Anyway, God bless you, brother. How are you? Samsung, indeed, he is Mr. Samsung, Mr. Sammy Salmonson. Don't worry about the SO. But come on, I gotta show you some support, man. How are you? God bless you. Congrats on the job, by the way. Good to see you. Dominic Bikes, welcome in. We've got close to an inch outside of Texas. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I hope you guys are taking care. Get warmed up. I like the orange lightsaber, but I'm biased. That's funny. Hey, welcome in, Rival. How are you? I can't stay because I'm at work. Sorry. No worries. I'm doing alright. Staying warm, you know. God bless you. Take care. I hope work goes well. I gave you a list of artists. Oh, you did? Okay. Sorry. I'm on like do not disturb, so right now I can't see my messages. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Wait, I thought I followed this one. I could have sworn I've seen this person before. So my model pair. Oh, just really quick before we get into what we're gonna do today, guys. First, thank you so much for being here. Thank you again for your support. Is it a fridge weather for you outside too? Yeah, it's freezing. Didn't the Florida Panhandle get hit? I think they did. They had like it was kind of like frosty out in Florida. Good to see you, my brother. Which one was she? Jizi. And Wishy, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I've seen this person before. No, actually, I think somebody recommended this person to me once, and I feel like I've seen their artwork before. Thank you so much, by the way. Oh, they're an art. Oh, okay. So if my. Oh wait, what was it? Wait, I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something and then I forgot. Oh yeah. So first, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for, again, helping fund the our tactical outfit. Wink, wink, blink, blink, outfit, and I am really thankful to all of you guys. I was not expecting us to get it funded so soon. So, thank you for the community. Thank you to everybody who's coming from Leaflet and Revs communities. You guys are awesome. And just to reintroduce myself, my name is Celeste. I am a Christian VTuber. Love talking about Christ on these streams, and we get a bit political around here sometimes. I'm not a political VTuber entirely, uh, but I like to talk about politics from a Christian perspective, especially when it comes to more moral and ethical things. So, um, there's that, and I also like to do some gaming. Some of my current obsessions right now are Arc Raiders and Marvel Rivals. So I'll be playing a little bit of that later today. Recently got the plat, so I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm really thankful for you guys. Even if you're not Christian, just know you can be here. There is no problem if you're not a Christian. Christians and non-Christians alike are welcome. I'm Eastern Orthodox if you're curious about my specific denomination, but even if you're not Eastern Orthodox, that's totally fine. Rico, God bless you, my pedal brother. Oh my gosh. It's always a pleasure to see you, brother. Hope you're taking care and that your kids are doing well and that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I hope Leaflet's doing well. I haven't had a chance to catch her streams, but her videos always bring me a smile. Yeah, she's doing all right. We were actually kind of chatting it up earlier. I was telling her about some stuff that's like been happening, and you know, she was giving me some advice and really supportive. She's a great friend, and I am honestly beyond blessed. You know, it's crazy. I kind of want to draw her something for the. It's almost been a year since like me and her have been talking, and I would say like in the more recent months we've been talking more, and it's just been a blessing, honestly, to have a friend like her in my life. So, I get a little nervous, but yeah, she was really nice to me this morning. Hopefully, she's getting some sleep and taking care, because I know that where she's from, she probably got some snow too. So, oh man. Thank you, Razor, for those suggestions. I will definitely check them out. If my model parent says no, I will probably commission one of these two people. I like their art style. And it seems like one of them is an artist and a rigger, so that's kind of cool. I know Andres is looking for comms right now. I might have to commission him again. I actually commissioned him. If you guys have watched any of my videos, latest videos, right, long form, at the end of the videos, there is a piece of artwork with me sitting on a bench reading the Bible in my office outfit. Andres actually drew that for me. I commissioned him. Really good stuff. So I'll see what I don't think he would shy away from something kind of sort of political, but in case he doesn't, or in case he does, I might just get another commission of my office outfit from him. His art's really good. So it's about accounting learning. I'm still super confused. Oh man, I'm telling you, there's just so much to remember for accounting. It's I can see if I can help you. I've been out of like undergrad for like a really long time, so I've probably forgotten most things, but I would say definitely take your time to learn it. There's a lot of stuff in accounting, but once it clicks, it's going to click really well. So don't give up. There's a lot of resources online if you don't understand anything, like Quizlet and YouTube, for example. So very good stuff. She's a good artist, but she's nice. She's so talented. Yeah, they're both really talented. I see it. I watched so many Christian services on YouTube today. Yeah, for sure. There's been quite a lot. Oh, Richard saying thank you for the $5. Y recuerda, Gary te quiere. Oh no. Stop it!
Gary te quiere.
That's so funny, the AI or the TT. Look, don't talk to me about no Gary. Gary does not love me. Oh man. Welcome in, Astro. How are you? Power Blip for there. Welcome in, Taxi. Hope everyone is safe. Yes. I get that. I want to make a low poly model for her character. Oh, dude, if you do that, I'm going to tell you right now, Leaflet would absolutely appreciate that. I can tell you. So if you do end up doing that, Samson, you know, I'm going to repost that real fast. It's so cold. Sorry, I was looking at Twitter. But yeah, if you make that for Leaflet, I know she would be super happy to receive something like that. I've been meaning to make some art of her, me and Cogmean and Akko, but like I get so lazy and burnt out so fast. Thank you so much. You didn't have to, of course. You're my amigo. I gotta support you and Mr. Samison and everybody here. Christians are always the most open-minded and welcoming people I've ever seen. Unlike some people that claim to be inclusive, but calling anyone and for ZI. Anyone that doesn't agree? Yeah, I mean, I would say that Christians, some are a little too open though and affirming, which really sucks. But I would say that for the most part, Christians are like very welcoming. Yeah, they might not agree with you, and people might say, "Oh, but that's not like very welcoming. You're being this, that, and the other." And I don't know. I mean, I would say that we can be kind and respectful of people that we don't agree with and that go against the Bible. But I don't know. I don't like being rude to people if I can. Sometimes I know I mess up, but like for the most part, I would say, yeah. We gotta rock and vote. Okay, if you get him, I'm telling you, he can cook stained glass in politics, no issues. He's really openly based. Yeah, no, for sure. I've seen him actually get in trouble for stuff. Who took my number one spot? I don't know who did. I'm sorry. You just remind me terms black and white. I'm making something Star Wars related. I'll send it to you when it's done. That's funny. They're not playing my street. And what? The frick's a leaflet? Yeah, well, dude. The fact that she took what Aspen said and made an AI like alert is so funny. No, because I'm doing okay, man. It's cold. I'm freezing. Philip, thank you so much for being here. 5 memberships are supposed to be 15. It depends. I try not to be rude either, but I don't do it accidentally if I'm rude. I'm meant to be. Let's leave. Oh man, sorry if I got quiet, guys. I was actually just like looking over Twitter, and it's always fun to see people's like replies. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was like seeing replies and stuff, and it's just like, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say it again because maybe my haters are watching. I don't hate anybody, and I genuinely believe that I have a pretty nuanced view, and I don't go towards like one or extreme or the other. Like I'm not like, off the deep end. And look, if you're off the deep end, you're off the deep end. That's not me. I do lean one way for sure, and you guys, for the most part, probably know, what my views are. But if you don't know what my views are, especially in terms of the events that we've been talking about, and we'll continue to talk about, regarding like ICE, I do stand for law enforcement. I think we should be supporting our cops and, ICE to some degree. But we should never, ever encourage people just doing things and hurting people for the sake of doing it. If they're rogue agents, they need to be stripped of their positions and potentially even jailed. I would go as far as to say that. But when you impede the law and you get hurt, that is not like, look, I'm not cheering anybody's death. I think regardless if, someone passes away from a side that you agree with or not, a loss of life is terrible and it's really painful. But when you come to me and you say that I'm a Nazi or that this isn't it, I just want you to know that I am not an extremist, and I do have sympathy and empathy for others when things happen. And if my side is wrong at any point and I can see the facts, I will gladly call them out, because nobody's perfect, and I don't worship the right, I don't worship the left, I don't worship Trump, I don't worship any three-letter government agency. Politicians are so corrupt, and most of them only think about themselves. So I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, bow down to MAGA because MAGA based. Ooh, like, come on, guys. I thought we could have a conversation. Like, I know there are people who are upset with me, and I'm holding back a lot of the comments that I could say because I don't want to, stoop to certain people's levels. But like, some of y'all gotta chill, because for real, if we didn't have the police, if we didn't have people that we paid money, like from our tax money, to help protect us, like, our society's gonna fall apart. And look, I'm not saying our government is innocent. I'm not saying they're best. I can point out where they're wrong, but there are some, I would say that there's a little more good than there is bad. And it's just really sad to see how many people are against people doing their jobs. Again, are there ICE agents that have gone crazy and have done the wrong thing? Yes, 100%. Does that mean all of them and that ICE is some evil organization? Look, I don't like giving attention to people, but there are just some things that are ridiculous. I actually came across a post from a certain VTuber who got upset at me, and I had to block because they had said some stuff like previously that was like, it was just so far left that I'm like, this can't be real. So they got upset with me and they quote retweeted Throne, and they took a screenshot of my Throne page when the Animigra project was up, and they want Throne to take, like, there have been people who've probably mass reported my account and stuff and are trying to get my Throne removed. And then they went ahead very hypocritically and ironically, and they're trying to make an Antifa inspired model. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not joking. Antifa is a domestic terror group, and you're going to support that? That's insane. I saw that, bro, and I'm like, I know I can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but man, these VTubers, a lot of them are very mentally ill. I'm not even joking when I say that. They were doing a play on, and they're going to be doing a play on Antifa. And they're trying to mock me for what I did with the ICE-inspired outfit. Yeah, talk about double standards for sure. I was blown away because that group funds a lot of these leftists, like these extreme left protests, and are out to, like, guys, this is going to sound really conspiracy theorist right now, but if you believe that there is a new world order, and they've been open about this, Antifa, like, and here's why I don't worship our government, because I know they sold us out. There is this whole collusion, bro, to bring down people and destroy society, and it's like not even funny. And Christians are turning a blind eye, or they're like, Christ is gonna come, we don't have to do anything. It's like, we can't do that, guys. Like, okay, maybe there are limits to what we can do, and that's fine. We can pray for people, we can be kind, we can open up their eyes, we can help out people who are in need. But like, there's a lot of evil going on in this world, and calling it out isn't a problem. Of course, we can't focus on the evil too much. We need to bring the light of Christ. That's the most important thing. But also turning a blind eye and not saying anything, I think doing that is not right either. There is sort of a middle ground, but it's really hard to balance. Hey, what's up, Boogie? Welcome in. Did we get a shout out to Belle already? Did we do that? Did we do the shout out? I'll do it if we haven't done it yet. Boogie! Hello! Guys, give Miss Silent Belle a follow. Super amazing Christian VTuber. I think it's her fault that all the snow and all this ice is accumulating. I think she did a really loud sneeze, and then all the ice just, started coming out from the sky. So if you are upset at the snow and all the ice, blame the dragon lady, the ice dragon lady. It's all her fault. She sneezed. She sneezed, Chad. She did it. I knew it was her. Oh man, that's funny. Mucho dinero. I need to move those sound alerts from there, because I just realized that it just covered the thing. Oops. Oh man, how are you, Boogie? I hope you're feeling better and you got some rest. I hope you're doing well. God bless you for your life. Where is this thing? Actually, I don't even know where that is. Which one is this? YouTube alerts, spear attacks, stream alerts, reactive. I think it might be this one. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, welcome, Big Boogie. How are you? Catching up, scrolling down. Wait, okay. Maybe not that kind of. I guess if there's like. Let me stop. People haven't spanked kids enough as kids, I mean, probably, yeah. Orthodox Dutch, just because I don't want to repeat what you said. Yeah, I mean, at this point, they might as well. Welcome, Vincent Chimpson. How are you? God bless you. And you know, Celeste, you're going to look so much better
How's
than...
life for you, Aaron? Work doing good?
Yeah, work has been solid. Currently in the training phase. Thank you so much, Nick's Keto for the 5. Shy DMs, thank you for the $5 super chat as well. God bless you guys. Thank you for your support on YouTube. Appreciate it. Cushion, Sab, welcome in. Teflon Ally, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. Love the sinner, hate the sin. That being said, I'm tired of being expected to make peace with evil. Yep, I feel that, bro. Antifa's been designated. Yeah, I mean, that's what they are. If you read the Bible, it's not supposed to get better until he comes back. Yep, pretty much. It's also the fact that it's a designated group. Throne is an American company that could be in a lot of trouble for supporting something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's a danger noodle. I did not shout out Bell. My PC is not on in my mobile Twitch. Okay, I got you. I got the shout out from Miss Boogie. I burped. Oh, you burped. Okay, it's because she burped, guys. It wasn't because she sneezed. But if she sneezes, we might have an avalanche. The double standard is glaring when it comes to that. Yep, 100%. Yeah, guys, go give Silent Bell a follow. Her design's really cute, and she's very bubbly personality. Cute. You went out and bought some queso to snack on? I hope the snow's not too bad where you are, or the ice, or whatever. My goal as a Christian VTuber is to show people that we're just average humans and welcoming, so we can move people in the middle of the aisle closer to faith. True. Oh, if you want to play a cool Star Wars game, I recommend Knights of the Old Republic. I think I had a Star Wars game downloaded on my computer like a couple years back, but my computer was like kind of a potato, so I couldn't like really run it at the time. But it would be interesting to kind of explore Star Wars again on stream. I'm not sure when, because I have a backlog of things that I want to do, so that could potentially be something we add in the future. Kershly, welcome in. God bless you. How are you? Not repeating that is very wise. Oh, for sure. I'm not trying to get banned. By the way, my tongue healed yesterday. Awesome. Amen to that. Honestly, I'm happy I got pushed back more time to vented Persian. Yes, guys, please pray for my Pookie. She's going to be having thyroid surgery in the upcoming weeks, and I can't imagine how stressed she's feeling. So if you can, please pray for her, support her, give her the biggest hugs. She deserves all the hugs and everything. But yeah, going back to like what I was saying, I know people are upset with me. I know people, who are friends disagree with me, and I totally understand that. It's a really sensitive topic. It's a really sensitive time, and there's a lot of danger, throughout the U.S. I think we've been in trouble for a lot of different things for years now. I mean, if we look at Bovid, and I'm not going to say the actual word because, I don't want to get flagged by YouTube for saying it, with the jab and all of that other stuff, and how many people have unfortunately perished because of the experiment with the jab. We are in some really perilous times where the people have been commodified. We're all kind of like a commodity. We're kind of the product at this point. And a lot of politicians don't care. A lot of people in the high places don't care about the average person. We've got taxes. People can't afford houses. If you're Gen Z or a millennial, younger millennial, you see that we're kind of cooked. The boomers don't want to let go of what they have. They're not downsizing. We've got all these restrictions. It's really bad overall, but even if you disagree with me, I do want to say, like, calling things out for what they are is not a bad thing. And sure, my humor can be a bit dark. Maybe it's not the most tasteful, and I try not to use it around people that I know are not for that kind of humor. I don't know. I don't think I'm seeking justification per se on that. But I try to be as understanding of both sides as I possibly can, even if I lean one way or the other. And it just feels like if I lean the other way but still talk the way that I talked, I wouldn't get in trouble. And I don't mind having differing opinions from my friends, but when I kind of get labeled kind of as public enemy number one because of whatever, or that I am a traitor to Hispanics and Latinos everywhere, it starts to beat down, because it's not just one person, it's multiple people. And I didn't know that I had to fit within a certain mind frame or narrative to be like a Hispanic or something. And again, I just want to let you guys know, like, I feel for the people that are being hurt right now, whether I agree with what they've done or not. And I don't want more casualties to happen. Unfortunately, because we live in a fallen world, it's going to keep happening. You know, we can minimize as much as we can, but it's going to keep happening. There are really evil people on both sides. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of this is a distraction to take us away from things that are happening on the outside. I don't want to get too deep into it, but again, what's happening in the Middle East, what's happening in Israel, what's happening in a lot of these foreign countries that we have no business being part of until we fix our own stuff here at home. It's just, I think it's just another distraction to keep away from where our money is going. We're getting deeper in debt as a nation, and it's just making things harder for the younger people who are trying to, you know, move forward. Things are being offshored to other countries. It's hard to find a job that's entry level, that doesn't ask you for like 3 years of experience. It's a lot of stuff, guys. And the enemy is using that to, you know, cause more destruction. And so maybe I am a little more political. Maybe I'm more political than your average Christian. But I just want to say that, you know, you don't have to like me. You don't have to associate with me in public or in private if you don't want to. That's totally fine and fair. But don't come to me and say that I'm rage baiting or that this is not it. Like, are we really not gonna talk about this stuff here? Okay, maybe the humor, I need to tone it down a bit. I'm showing a little too much of the little troll, but I think what I say still stands. And I don't approve of, you know, brutality or violence against anyone. But I'm also, you know, and this goes both ways. You know, as citizens, we should not be harming law enforcement unless they're truly like stepping out of bounds and we're trying to defend ourselves. And law enforcement should not be brutal towards, you know, average citizens, especially if they're armed. But there are people, right? Normal average day people who are doing bad things too. And if we are paying taxes so that our police can keep us safe, our law enforcement can keep us safe, we should totally, totally be supportive of them when they're doing the right thing. When they're doing the wrong thing, call it out. And whoever needs to get in trouble gets in trouble. And I can be understanding of your perspective, but I genuinely feel like when it's the other way around, I don't get the same energy back. And it's getting really annoying. And it's coming to the point where I think I'm going to have to start speaking a little more harshly back. I don't want to. That's not what I want to do, but it's just getting really frustrating now. If it's not your style of reaching people, that's totally fair. That's totally fine. But unless I'm really like wishing bad stuff on other people, calling me out, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. But you can tell me your concerns. It's totally fine. If I am getting out of bounds, you know, I gotta take a step back and relax. That's why I didn't respond to the individual that I responded to on Twitter until today, because first I was tired, and second, I don't want to be like overly emotional or angry, because that's not how we should be talking to each other. But I think I might have to start distancing myself from people and just moving on, because it's getting a little annoying now. I feel like I said, let's go destroy everybody and end everybody for the sake of doing it because they don't belong here. I'm definitely not saying that. Not even close, bro. I want the situations in these third world and second world countries to be changed. You know, I know people come here for a better life, and I think that's 100% great. It's fine. This is a great country. I mean, not so many great things have been happening lately, but I understand what it's like to have little and want to get out of any bad situation that you're in, but we have to do it by the books. And I don't think that's wrong to say. And yeah, deportation sucks. But if they didn't commit any serious crimes outside of, you know, coming here illegally, I think that they should get an opportunity to come back, you know, and do it by the books later on. You know, I have sympathy, I have empathy, and I can only pray for these people that things get better. But I don't know. I feel like no matter how many times I say that, people still get like upset with me. And I know maybe initially some things don't seem very clear, but That's genuinely my heartfelt opinion about everything and really about any topic in general, right? Is understanding both sides and trying to see what the truth is and what's really right. And it's hard. It's really hard. So again, if you're upset with me, if you don't like my content anymore, if you don't like where I'm going, 100% you don't have to be here. You don't have to be, and I'm just saying this in general because I don't know who else might be watching me. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to like me anymore. That's fine. I won't hate you. If we have to part ways, we have to part ways. But no, I'll respect your opinion even if I disagree. I hope that you can respect my opinion even if you disagree. And let's keep moving forward. If you're going to evangelize or do your stuff one way, I'm going to do it, kind of my way. Always trying to be respectful of both sides and seeing what common ground we might have in order to, further the gospel and reach more lost souls. So I appreciate you guys being here. Sorry for the spiel. Sorry for it getting dark. I saw something that I have to hold back my response because I feel like if I say what I want to say, it's going to get very heated. And I've already muted this person like a long time ago because I don't know, the way that they kind of treated me that one time was kind of messed up. And I just I'm trying to move forward and not, stir the pot too much. I'm keeping my anger contained. Lord, calm me down. But anyway, outside of that, again, I appreciate you guys being here. And again, I know people will come and go. And if you have to go, you have to go. I'm not gonna hold you back. We're all free to do as we'd like. And, sometimes things just don't click. They don't mesh. They don't work anymore. And that's just how it is. Love each other. Amen. Capitalism is partially a fall because people aren't input in the system. I mean, yeah, but ultimately just knowing that, the enemy will do anything. He will capitalize on people's fears and vices and stuff, and people will willingly give into those vices and stuff. Excuse me. Christians are never commanded anywhere in the Bible to love Polemos, the barbarian horde storming the gates of the city to destroy the civilization and freedoms. I mean, that's fair, yeah. I mean, we should love our enemies. And love doesn't mean, just accept them and let them stomp all over you. But, trying to understand them, maybe have mercy, but also, defend yourself. Because obviously, you don't want your life to be taken. Although martyrdom isn't bad, but, something empathy is not good either. If politicians weren't encouraging violence to protect their fraud and embezzling, we wouldn't be fighting with ICE right now. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. And I just think that looking into it and understanding why is really important. And offering the solution, which is Christ, right? Because even if these politicians don't listen, at the very least, as people, right? Normal, average, everyday people, if we can come together in Christ-like love, we can help support one another when the system has failed us in different ways. We've given a lot over to the government that we should probably be taking, in our own hands, helping build schools, more churches, hospitals. Did I say schools already? Colleges, all of the other good stuff, right? That is very beneficial to society. And, giving to those who are less fortunate when we're able to, helping each other, lifting up each other when we're down. I think those are really important things to do for sure. It's a good moment to collect. Yeah, to collect muscle. Honestly, maybe new, but I don't think you've done anything to merit the criticism. I mean, there are some things that I can always do better. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I just think that the thing that I'm being criticized about, without my position being fully understood, is kind of unfair. But I get it. Sometimes I post things and it's not very clear. And that's why sometimes I do follow-up posts so that people can kind of better understand what my mindset is. Because I kind of realize after, especially when people kind of message me, okay, I must have not been clear enough, or they're not sure of what my intentions are. And I try not to have bad intentions. Hopefully it doesn't seem that way, but if it does, that's why I try to do clarification afterwards. Not we're a terrible country, but this is not what they fought for. Yeah. I'm far more extreme than you, but I respect that you are a much more benevolent person than I am. I try, man. It's hard because we've all gone through different things in our life. And our experiences shape us to some degree. And it isn't until we come to Christ, and I've told people this, and I've even shared like my rock bottoms with you guys. Sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom to really understand, um, that we need Christ, and that we are wrong, and that the way that our lives might be heading, the direction that we've taken, is wrong. And it hurts. I don't like being told that I'm wrong. Nobody likes being told that they're wrong. But how do we change if we don't know if we're wrong? Right? And some things are a little hard to distinguish. Sometimes, some things are a little hard because it's like you might be half right, but then you're also half wrong. And it's like you got to correct the wrong part in order for the right part to like really shine through. And it's a hard thing. Like, so I've had to swallow my pride so many times. Like I just told you guys a while ago, there is a person that I want to respond a very, very, very a certain way to, and I have to swallow my pride. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to add more heat to the fire where it is, with that person, especially because I haven't talked to them in months.
Just showing support to the good being. God bless.
Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. God bless you. And I gotta swallow my pride because I don't want to be prideful. Like I've had to catch myself a lot recently. You don't see that fight. I don't want to worry you guys. But there is a lot of fighting in my soul for the last like couple months, and sometimes it's really heavy. And I gotta like pull back. That's why sometimes I take breaks, so I can come back with a clearer head and hopefully filled with the Holy Spirit after asking for forgiveness and hashing it out with whoever I need to hash it out with. Even though you and me rarely talk, I just want to say that I'm always going to be your friend regardless of our beliefs. I'll always be here for you and for anyone who needs to vent. I'm an open person and want to help as best I can. Anyways, take care, Jazzy. Thank you for the lurks and thank you for that encouragement. Really appreciate it. So many people think love your enemy means surrender to your enemy. You can love your enemy even as you fight him. Yeah, and I mean, try not to, end them, but ideally, in a way that, the law can hopefully take over, but, it's hard. I don't want to be a doormat. Like, I've been a doormat most of my life, and I think, like, me being open now about my beliefs, like, if you had asked me a couple years ago, I would have been, like, really quiet about a lot of stuff. Rock bottom will always wake you up. Yeah, I agree, Belle. It really wakes you up, man. And sometimes, like, even when you're a Christian, like, if you're not constantly checking yourself, and, like, let's say you go a period without, like, checking yourself, then you hit rock bottom, and you're like, huh? You, like, kind of wake up, and you're, like, in a half daze. It's like, what the heck happened? And I've had a lot of those moments, man. It's rough. I've been a fan of both of you and the person you're talking about. I love both of your takes on the issue and other issues. I think that Twitter in general, if that's the only form of communication, can lead to miscommunication and issues with only seeing people in one way without seeing their other side. Very sad situation. Yeah, I appreciate that person very much. I'm actually talking about another person who ended up responding. But to the first person you're mentioning, I appreciate their point of view. I'm sad that things kind of ended up the way that they did, but we've butt heads multiple times before already. And so it is what it is. I wish them the best. They're doing their own thing. They're chilling. I think that they're a great person. I don't think that they deserve any of the heat that they're getting, just because we disagree. But I think it's just better that we don't associate with each other anymore, just because I think that I know we hold similar views. I think the problem is that I'm a little from their perspective, I'm a little too open about it, and it causes conflict within the space, and more particularly like the Christian VTuber community, if we want to call it that, I guess. I think people think I worship like politics, and I don't. I enjoy talking about it because it affects me, and it affects my family, and it affects other people. But I always try to put a good spin on it. Like, when I do my little introduction to you guys, I'm a Christian first and foremost. And yeah, I'll talk about politics, but from a Christian perspective, and always hoping the best for both sides. I don't like seeing people get hurt, but I know that because we're in a fallen world, that is the consequence. Now for the second person, I'm not going to bring up the tweet that they replied with. If you find it, you find it. But I think that their attitude towards me and saying that I'm not like a Hispanic or whatever is like kind of crazy. And I haven't talked to this person in months. Again, I've had them muted for a really long time. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm gonna keep moving forward. But Sly Maverick, thank you for the 5. God bless you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate that. So, wait. So, as a person that's new here, every time I find someone like yourself that can stay and stick to their beliefs, such as sending a trick as to speak in Twitter response, I find a great deal of respect. Everyone sees things differently due to their own life experience. Yeah. And look, I'm not perfect, man. Like, I've messed up. I've gotten really angry at people. I've lashed out. And, you know, I feel bad when I do that kind of stuff. I don't know. I mean, again, Christians don't have to talk about topics that they don't want, but I think to kind of like start bringing other Christians down because they are. And especially like if I were extreme, I would understand being like angry at me, but I actually have more middle of the road takes. Um I don't know. But it's all right. We'll keep moving forward, you know. I think I have a little space here where you know, politics isn't, you know, I welcome political discussions, but never forgetting that, you know, Christ should come first and foremost. So we're going to transition real quick into what we were talking about. So I don't know if I saved it. I hope I did. But there have been some updates in Minnesota, and it looks like an ICE agent got their finger bit off, or like part of their finger got bitten off. I know that, I don't know if this is like separate from the other situation where someone got offed for something, and I think it was like a protester. And I'm trying to see if I have the video here. If not, I'll just look it up. I'll probably find it on Twitter. Let's see what I bookmarked here. Okay, so I think this was a situation where one of the ICE agents said gun, and I think someone had like a pea-sig or something that might have gone off. I don't know. There's like a couple things that are happening, and I'm trying to figure, like, Chad, if you can help me decipher what's going on here. I'm trying to understand because I saw this yesterday and I am super confused. Some people are saying, you know, the agents ended up shooting this person for the sake of shooting them. Other people are saying no, this was them bringing this upon themselves, and I quite frankly not sure what to believe anymore. So one of my friends, Shiba, he did respond to someone, so we're gonna go ahead and watch the original video, or one of the videos circulating around, and I'm hoping to figure what's going on, man. If you don't reflect Jesus perfectly, then you're not done learning and growing. True. It's not wrong to bring your social tree of, I mean, it's not that they're bad branches, it's just we're different, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think people are called to do different things, and it just kind of hurts that when I'm kind of doing it my way, it just seems like it's wrong. It's TOS? What's TOS? Last I heard, that finger is not recoverable. Oh, man. I don't think it's related to the firearm one. Okay, so it's two different ones. Okay. I'm just making sure because I'm trying to understand. It looks like a couple things have happened, and I'm just I'm kind of trying to like catch up and see what's going on. The gun situation is still a bit murky. The gun in question is notorious for going off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The P-SIGs are very notorious for going off. And so that might have just been an unfortunate, you know, technical issue. And I wouldn't blame the agent per se in that one, but we'll see. Oh, videos of that is TOS? Okay. Can we at least hear the audio? I can block the image, but can we hear the audio at least? The video's TOS? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't play it, but let's see. Yo, free membership, nice way to come to stream. Wait, what's going on? The agent is showing his finger maybe against TOS. Okay. It doesn't help that the anti-ICE people were whistling the whistles nonstop during the whole thing. Didn't help the situation. Can we do audio but not video? Is that possible? Because at least I would like it to at least like listen to the audio. I think it's possible, but no way of knowing he was disarmed if he had a backup weapon. That's the thing, right? Like, when someone is aggressive, even if you disarm someone with the one weapon that they have, you don't know if they have a second one. You don't know what they're going to do to you. And so in that kind of like life or death situation, it's really hard to say. Like, you don't want to do it. I'm sure a lot of these agents don't want to do it, but it's like you never know what happens. If these people weren't so aggressive and actually peacefully protesting, most of these incidents wouldn't happen. Audio should be fine. Hope YouTube won't hide it. I'd say just black. Okay, I'll black screen it, but we'll hear the audio, because I'm really curious to know what's going on in this one. Woo. Okay, I see. This person had a weapon in their hand. He had a brown mask on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hear the whistles in the background. Wait, so were those the protesters with that whistle in the back? Wow. Oh my gosh. That's awful. The perpetrator was attacking someone in a gray hoodie, then Border Patrol intervened. The guy resisted. An agent shot the gun, and then the perpetrator was disarmed. The gun, probably ND, and then officers lit him up. It's unfortunate, but the guy got himself in that situation. Oh my goodness, that is so tragic, man. Wow. Yeah, and I think some people were saying that there is a possibility that there are some people that don't have like a permit to even, because some states, you have to go through like hoops and stuff to have like a permit to carry. And it's very possible that that person might not have even had the permit to carry. So it's like, not only were they intervening in this way, the way that they shouldn't have, they probably were committing a crime by having that weapon. But I don't know if it was this particular case. I can see why communication with the Fed sucked there. The best I can tell with what happened based on what I've seen somewhere is that the deceased may have been disarmed prior to having been shot, but it's clearly still fighting back. Either way, he brought a weapon to confront law enforcement. Guy got what was coming to him. I mean, I really wish it didn't happen, because it's like, it's so sad to see that, man. He seemed like an older gentleman too, but I'm not sure. Ace Limit, thank you so much for the following kick. God bless you. Revealed info. Petty was blocking the road before the shooting. He then advanced on DHS agents despite being told to stay back. He did not carry ID as he is required to by state law to carry his firearm. Okay, so it was this situation. That's what I heard, that he did not have, the ID to carry anyway. He was also part of the Signal Terror Network, organizing the attacks on the agents. Walt Admin has been helping them on the inside. Wow. I have to keep a card on me yeah, you have to like keep your identification. Wow. Celestium, then in News-Suka, Ray guy that you blocked is still trying to play the victim and blame you for blocking him. If you're reading this, please publicly condemn him. I mean, I haven't really talked to the guy, so I don't really have anything to say. It's just kind of weird that they're still blaming me for something, but I'm gonna kind of just move on. It's kind of just strange. Being armed is a Second Amendment right, but you shouldn't try to fight the cops. If you're armed, you immediately are a lethal threat. Yeah, no, for sure. And some states obviously have more restrictions that shouldn't be, but yeah, when you're like, I would say unless somehow like the government has gone like full blown crazy and is destroying offing every single citizen, and I don't know, that's like pure anarchy, I would say that you shouldn't be shooting back at agents that are actually trying to help get real criminals. Because when you stand in the way, in that first of all, these agents don't know any of these people. So I want people to understand, these people do not know you. They want to keep people safe from any immediate threats. And when you come in with a weapon and they have no idea like what you're about, and I hope this doesn't sound bad, but they're going to take your life to protect the life of the rest of the people there. And it sucks, man. It's rough out here. And I'm not saying that I'm happy that this person passed away, but like when you do that, you are open to the possibility of anything happening to you. And so I think the people on the far left don't understand that you have a right to protest, but based on the law, if you impede the law, you will get the full justice of the law imparted on you. And I'm not saying that as a threat or because I'm happy that that happens to people, but you cannot be so ignorant and so lost in la la land to expect nothing bad happening to you when you go to these protests and you want to impede the law. And not only that, some of these people have gotten very, very confrontational, and it's just insane to me. I am blown away by some of the thought processes that some people have had when it comes to these protests. Like, don't go in armed and expect to make it out alive if you're gonna start threatening, law enforcement. It's not gonna work out for you. 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work out for you. Okay. So there is another video, or not video, but a picture. I don't know if you guys remember James O'Keefe. During COVID, James O'Keefe was part of Project Veritas. I think they were some sort of like news network. I didn't watch a lot of them, but because of the whole COVID thing back in, like early 2020, up until like 2022, 2020-ish, 2023, whatever. James O'Keefe, I don't remember if it was him or somebody else. I think he was the guy who went undercover, sort of, or had someone go undercover in Project Veritas to talk to someone from Pfizer. I think they went to like a restaurant or something, and they were recording that person the entire time, and that person got exposed for the agenda with the vaccines. That was kind of the start of, revealing to the public kind of what was going on and the whole thing. So eventually James O'Keefe, I think he was CEO at the time of Project Veritas, he was removed by the board. I don't know if those people got replaced or all along they were just trying to find something to, throw this guy under the bus with. But he was removed from Project Veritas, if I remember the story correctly. And I didn't know he had a Twitter. I made sure to go give him a follow. He posted this 20 hours ago, I think, and it has over 35 million views. And okay, looks like 2 hours ago he submitted something to the FBI. So this text, he got this text from this number, and it says, "We know you're in Minneapolis. You're O'Keefe and his crew of Nazis. You're in the white Ford license plate, blah, 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 from Florida. You have 1 hour to leave or you're gone." This is insane. This is very ominous. If I got a text like this, bro, I don't know. I might have to run for the hills. But the fact that they went after James O'Keefe for simply being in Minneapolis, probably just trying to, report the news, is very disturbing and very vile from these people. So some people were saying like, oh, this isn't real. You're just making this up to cause more, trouble. I don't know how they got the guy's number, to be honest. Which again brings into question me, like, how did they get his number? Is somebody like working, from the inside of like whatever he's doing now and giving his number away? Is this a hacker? Like, what is going on here? And I'm glad that, he managed to submit whatever to the FBI. Hopefully he can get some protection. And it looks like, oh, here we go. He received this message from former PV board member Matthew Tremend, who fired him from, I'm assuming, Project Veritas. Oh my god! Yo! Hey, you epic, fraudulent, narcissistic, aspy, sociopathic tard, riddle me this. If you're extracting your team, why would you post and create more visibility, thus creating more risk for your team? Is everything an effing theatrical LARP fest with you? Never mind, we know you are, we who know you know it's all for show. The very act of you posting this betrays the validity of integrity and yours risking other people for clicks. Aspie oh my goodness. This guy fired him? Well, at least we know where he stands. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, I mean, if they got a rental car, they could have definitely gotten the number from there. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. I really hope that they take this seriously, because that's insane. Holy smokes. Oh, what? I tried to call them. I did a text, and they texted me back. Dude, is this like a game? What's going on right now? Holy moly. Liberals for decades have just considered all illegal acts okay as long as they call it protest. Protesting is standing off to the side, chanting with signs. The moment they block a road or obstruct an officer, they should be mass arrested. Yep, I agree. That's not peaceful protesting at all. The left is of the opinion that the protest needs to be disruptive to be effective, and based upon well-known protests in the past, there is an argument, Gandhi's U.S. civil rights, etc. These people are demonic. Though Tim Walz is gassing these people up and sending people to their deaths. Pretty much. Project Veritas is kind of like the spies in Jericho. Yeah, it's O'Keefe. Yeah, it's O'Keefe's team. Also, these people should not be there in the first place. They are tracking down ICE agents to impede investigations. He did the whole Disney undercover thing. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I only got one of the 2 jobs. I wasn't sure about the health implications. Yeah, it's insane. Dude, the person that sent them is asking to get head bag right into a government van. Oh boy. I mean, that's the thing. Like, whoever sent this text is probably like some level low. It's like probably like a grunt or something in the organization. Like, if they threw them, into jail, it wouldn't matter because they're probably not like the mastermind behind everything. When you shine light on the truth, those spreading lies will do anything to shut the light off. There's a person in the detail that was leaking secrets to a woman who was a reporter. Maybe that's why. It could be. It's not surprising to me. Usually if they're trying to get you out or Andy, it means you're getting close to something. Yeah, that's usually always the case. Not enough Christians calling this disgusting behavior out. They're siding with demons and the alphabet mafia by remaining silent. Pretty much. As a public figure, I'm sure it wouldn't be this hard to find his number. I mean, probably, but it's like if it's like his work number. I mean, people are probably like leaking information all the time, so it's like you never know who might be a whistleblower. An insider from the rental car company. It would be wild if it was actually someone from the rental car company. I mean, I don't know if this image is real, to be honest. It could be, but I'm not sure. Hashtag stop. Is this real? I don't know, man. I don't know. Now I'm questioning if it's like real or not. Andy NGO spotted a peak timeline. This person? Who's this guy? New York Times best-selling journalist? Who's this? I have no idea who Andy NGO is. This is like someone I should follow. New York Times bestselling journalist, senior editor at T-Post Millennial. Subscribe to my ex. Support my journalism and news tips. Portland, Oregon, refugee in London. Is this guy okay? What happened to this dude? Oh, man. Maybe this is the next book I have to read. Oh! Inside Antifa's radical plan to destroy democracy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I gotta click the button. Oh, man. Okay. Might be a base read. Those same signal groups are being backed by Tim Walz admin, for sure. It's literally impeding other people's abilities and rights to assemble peacefully, aka disturb in peace. Unless you use some burner number. They probably spoofed the number, so calling it back was kind of silly. They even gaslit, and yeah. Gonna go now? Take care, Potato. God bless you. I heard there was a signal group leak that showed Waltz's team members in contact with anti-ICE watch groups. If you guys want to send me like links to this stuff, feel free. Andy NGO is complicated. Oh boy. He's a journalist that regularly gets assaulted at protests. Yo, Sir Jimson, welcome back. Andy and... What are we chatting about? Any other speak? Post Millennial has some base people. Right now we're talking about the protest, and James O'Keefe, who got this text message from this number, it's kind of wild. I feel like I'm watching a movie, but like in real time. Do you guys feel like we're watching a movie in real time? Because sometimes like when I look at this stuff, I feel like I'm watching a movie in real time. Okay, I don't know what else we have, but let me see. I know it looks like Hirscha's streaming right now. I'm really curious what she's going over right now. Looks like she just started streaming. I love Foxy woman. What is this? What is going on in my feed right now? Oh, border agent ends armed ICU nurse during Minneapolis ICE operation. This was 3 minutes ago. Okay. So we got some news here on the field. Let's see what's going on in the craziness of Twitter. On January 24th, during ICE operation Metro Surge targeting criminal undocumented immigrants, agents wrestled Preddy to the... Okay, so this was the Preddy guy we were just talking about, like 10, 15 minutes ago, to the ground near an arrest scene, removed his handgun and fired fatally. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said he posed a threat with his pistol and ammunition amid volatile protests, while witnesses claimed he never brandished it and was just helping. The shooting, Minneapolis' second fatal federal incident this month, unfolded amid escalating clashes, including thrown objects, vehicle rammings, and death threats against officers, prompting NBA game postponements, lawsuits, and demands for federal probes. So let's see what we've got here. This is from Libs of TikTok. The man who was ended by ICE was apparently an anti-ICE resistant anti-ICE resistance signal chat groups. Do you know who's running the chats? Minnesota. Oh, okay. So Alex Faulkner, he admitted he's open about it. What's going on? When is he going to be hauled in for questioning? So let's see what we have here. Then bananas and rice. Hey, look, when you ain't got money and the only thing you got is bananas and rice, you know, a girl's gotta eat. To be honest, there's pictures of Tim Soldier fraudsters that have already been arrested. Felt that way since 2020. I'm waiting for Omar to get hit with the book. I don't know when that's gonna happen or if that's even really gonna happen. Foxu, I love Foxu. I might check in on her stream a little later because I think she's just like kind of getting started. So it's gonna be a minute. I gotta shovel snow. All right, no worries. Take care. I'll see you later.
You know, yesterday we had the young man, 13-year-old, handcuffed by ICE. His father taken away. I arrived there as soon as I could. I talked to some of the family members. It's devastating. And I don't know. Just going home and talking to my kids about what happened and how this is affecting our community. These are terrible times, but we will get.
I mean, yeah, these are terrible times, but, you know, are you part of the problem? Are you making these times terrible, or are you helping? I mean, clearly, if this is a guy that got, you know, unfortunately offed, I mean,
through
it's
it,
clearly
we'll get stronger for it, and we will look out for one another. Before coming to the state legislature, I'm a community organizer at heart, and that's part of what I'm trying to bring to the legislature. I'm helping to lead the community response, rapid response network that we have, given any ICE situations. I have a couple cards here. I'm willing to stop in to stay around and talk with anybody that wants any more information. We've got a couple groups on the app Signal that we would love for you to join. Whether or not you want to be a part of the Resistance Network, I fully understand that you may not be comfortable with that, but you can help us in a lot of ways by sending an alert that if you see any suspicious vehicles, any traffic, if you know of anybody that is being targeted, that's being detained, we have resources immediately available that we can send to you, send to their family, get them legal help, help the families if they need food, if people are afraid to leave their homes to get food. We're working with the food shelves to try to figure out a way to deliver groceries. I know yesterday apartment complexes needed their parking lots plowed and people were being taken as they were moving their cars. We can move your car for you. Just please, like anything, small, large, we are here for you. And we will stand with you. We will stand for you.
Yeah. I don't know, Chief. I mean, I'm glad you want to help people get their food, but, like, you know, if we just stopped all this nonsense, maybe we wouldn't be here, but... Whew, follow where the groceries go at the end of the food rainbow. They'll be there at the end of the food rainbow. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what's this? Here's the entire training manual for domestic terrorist patrols chasing ICE agents in Minneapolis. How long is this? 5 pages? Yo, somebody sent me this. Wait, what is this? Yo, you guys want to read this? Yo, chat, how do we get access to this PDF? Hold on. Okay, so here's the training manual for domestic terrorist patrols chasing the ICE agents in Minneapolis. Must read. Elon Musk is like, wow. Oh my goodness. Wait, where's the manual? Wait, what? Okay. Best Practices Guide for Neighborhood or Area Patrol / Monitors. Do you guys want to read this? Does anybody have the link to this that isn't like a scam or will give me a virus? I want to read this. Low key. Oh my goodness, the Lord Farquaad meme is... Dude, the humor is wild on some of these posts. One thing deportations have taught me is if the US is attacked by invaders, the Democrats will join the enemy side. Probably would, low-key. No, not even low-key, they probably really would. Oh my gosh. Jania, welcome in, God bless you. My man took too much commie substances. The commie stuff is bad once you eat the salt. Wait, what? This is the saddest white knight stuff ever. I know you're illegal and criminals, but we're here to help you. I know, it's horrible. You know, I just like I want to pause for a second because I'm trying to put my thoughts together. So we're willing to help people here who are taking away our resources and space and are being supported, you know, for whatever nefarious purposes. And that's okay, right? Right? You know, sarcastically, I'm saying it's okay. But what about the homeless people, the people who are hungry, the people in shelters who like were born here and are going through a really difficult time? What are we doing about them? And see, that's like my problem with like this whole thing. And even like when we go into like other countries and are doing stuff, what about the people back at home? Like, what are we doing for them? Are we giving them billions of dollars so that they're not homeless and they get a home and some food and you know, I don't know, can take care of their children? Like, what are we doing? What is this nonsense, bro? Are we doing protests for the homeless people in New York? Are we doing protests for the homeless people in other major cities? Like Philly, like, I don't know, somewhere in Portland or whatever? Like, what are we doing, man? I see a lot of white knighting for illegal immigrants, but I don't see enough white knighting for the people who were born in our country or are veterans or anything. I don't see any of that. And even if there is, it's not like broadcasted or made a big deal of because no one cares. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to like saying we can't help like more than one group at a time, but we shouldn't be helping this particular group of people at all. You know, maybe the only way we'll be helping these people is by sending them back home. We can help multiple groups, but it's just like I don't understand why we can't help like our people, and we're helping people who are here to destroy us from the inside out. I'll never understand that. Yeah, our vets absolutely need help. They can corral together when a vote. Most of them are probably like nobody cares about the homeless unless there's an agenda. Oh man. All right. So here's the first page of this thing. So this is the introduction. We are neighbors protecting neighbors. We are witnesses, not warriors. The patrol is not a police force. It's not a militia. It is a community forming a safety net with whatever we have: whistles, horns, flashlights, courage on each other. No one comes to save us, so we come for one another. This handbook gathers collective knowledge of patrol members and dispatchers. Nothing here is perfect. Everything here is lived. So patrolling in community, because of their speed, mobile patrols and standard monitors are the most useful roles right now and have contributed to stopping abductions that happen fast. Try it out. Abductors are circling back with a lot of the places that they want to be, so a combination of mobile patrol and stationary monitoring is extra helpful. Pick an area and dedicate yourself to it. You will best be able to respond in neighborhoods and on streets you know and are familiar with. Not everyone needs to respond to everything that happens everywhere. Consider staying put. It seems like others are responding. Even when there are big raid mobilizations, it does not mean that other teams aren't operating in other places. If in doubt, ask dispatch on the call or in chat if you're needed versus doing your own thing. It can be helpful to review this to help keep yourself grounded and safe while on patrol. It can also be helpful to review Monarca training for rapid response if you have not had any formal trainings yet or it's been a while. Okay. So if you're commuting in a car, we strongly advise that you make sure your license and registration are current, all of your lights are working, and your vehicle is in safe operating condition before heading out. Commuters have been pulled over for these things, as well as for traffic violations. Join the group call. Let's see. Being on the call is hands-free way to communicate. Okay. You should not be patrolling and dispatching at the same time. It's not safe. Do not bring pets, children, or vulnerable people. And of course, people have not taken that advice, and there have been children, unfortunately, probably caught in the crossfire. Let's see. Lay on your horn when you confirm abductor presence. So, and you know, the fact that they call the agents abductors is like insane to me. They're just doing their job. Make sure your doors are locked and your windows are up. Do not roll down your window if stopped by abductors. Oh my goodness. Do not bring children or pets with you. If pairing up with someone new, use the envelope method. Exchange a sealed envelope containing only your first name, emergency contact, and critical medical info. At the end, return the envelopes unopened. Do not share more than someone offers. This keeps everyone safe to detain, threatened, or targeted. Drive, focus on the road. Call out your team, which direction the abductor vehicle is going. Look at the use of street names like north, south, east, west directions. Also remember that other people don't know them, and use towards downtown, towards north side, towards Bloomington, towards 35W94, whatever. Oh my goodness, this is insane. Check the plate against your list known of plates, or ask the plate checkers to check for you. What is this organized crime? What is this? Oh my goodness. What am I reading, bro? What is this? What to bring essentials? Face cover for protection. Wait, why did they highlight this? Free casual registration manual. This is there now. They now support driving gas cars. Hiding identity behind the face mask. Driving around with a leaf blower. Only Spanish and Somali speaking illegal criminals are being protected. They are discriminating against all other legal criminals. This can make you a target for law enforcement unless you are on your own property. But it's legal to have in your... Why do you need a leaf blower? What the... Like, what is the SpongeBob level of destruction here? What do you need the leaf blower for? Are they gonna be like Squidward when he put on the leaf blower on his back? And bro was just like goofing around and messing with the people in the town? Is this what I need to pull up? Do I need to pull up the clip of Squidward with the leaf blower? That's gonna, you know, that would be a really wild meme. This, like, what's the point of this? I don't get it. That's so random. A leaf blower? Are they gonna like? Are they gonna blow the air into the agent's face to get away? Is that the plan? Oh my goodness. I can't, bro. They have a Proton Sheets database of plates. That's disgusting. I think they should round all these people up and charge them with conspiracy. Organized insurrection, that's what's happening. Speaking of insurrection, I know some people are saying that the Trump administration should like use the Insurrection Act right now in Minnesota, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think you should, because it's only going to give that side more power. All of this is an optics game for them. And if they can spin the narrative, like, how close are we to midterms? How close are we to midterms? So I think right now we need to be really careful, because this is like, if we don't win this, which honestly, like, the Republicans haven't really done too much, and I know that it's hard because the Dems and other stuff, but right now I think if Trump does the Insurrection Act, it's gonna really mess us up. He should not be doing that quite just yet. And I'm honestly, like, I'm really concerned how this is gonna go. I don't know if Vance is gonna... I'm assuming Vance is gonna run. I don't know if he is the best to run for the Republican Party, but depending on how this stuff goes, it's definitely gonna affect midterms. I don't know what the dates are. Is it November? When do they usually do midterms? I genuinely can't remember. I feel like a knucklehead right now. But okay, so next date is gonna, according to this, is November 3rd. So we've got quite a few months to go before this happens. But again, depending on how this stuff goes, this date, like, obviously it's a crucial time, and we need to do as much as we can to avoid like really bad optics. Again, not saying that the Republican Party has done 10 good things, but this would definitely, like, if Trump does the Insurrection Act, we might be cooked for November 3rd, honestly. The leaf blowers for clearing out gas grenades? Okay, that makes sense. I am a W. I did not know. Honestly didn't think about that. So it's for tear gas? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I still can't believe they have whole call sensors for this. Yeah, it's insane. They're gonna push ice crust away with the leaf blowers. You're gonna freeze ice to death. It's used to blow away dispersal gas. Okay. Remind that X Twitter is not a real place. No, of course not. It's the land of make believe. Okay, so let's see. Ice encounters. Request a plate check and call with the live call. Dispatch a plate checker to confirm. Commute behind at a safe distance. Do not try to interfere or block them. Give updates on location as you change course. Give as much info when stopped or ICE agents leave the vehicle. But dispatch will create a salute alert with this information when they are out of their vehicles. Honk, whistle, alert bystanders with La Migra. La Migra is La Migra. See, chat? I told you that word exists. You didn't listen to me. Passengers should be filming and dictating the video in the video exactly what's happening. If you're confronted by ICE, do not open your doors or windows. Calmly say, I'm observing and recording. I'm not interfering. If threatened with arrest, ask if you are being detained. If not detained, you may leave. Do not argue. Document. After confrontation, take a break. Update your dispatch team to let them know you're safe. Get food, water, bathroom. Ask dispatch to send the link for the nightly aftercare call to decompress. Oh, man. They're gonna pull a Mr. Fredrickson. Uh-oh. A guy who still trying to play victim and harass you. Now he wants you to apologize for blocking him. I think you... I mean, I'm not gonna give him much more attention. If he wants to do that, that's on him. I would just give him ammo. Yeah, I really would give him ammo. Yeah, do not deport people who are here legally. Yeah, for sure. If you're legal, I mean, there should be, I know some of them do get detained. I think they get let go after, as long as everything is up to date and current. So I totally agree. Trump says not to deport anyone with a job regardless of legal status. Do you have a video or something where he says that, or like a tweet? No insurrection act until it's actually outside the capabilities of police. I think what they're trying to do, at least like ICE and maybe Trump, is that he's going to let Minnesota kind of like fall. Like he's gonna let them hit rock bottom, and then once they can't do anything else, and it's like they've exhausted everything, I think then he's gonna probably put the Insurrection Act if this keeps going. Like, honestly, the bigots either way, Insurrection Act might be necessary, but they have to be strategic about it. I think they also not hire people without papers. This is much a crime as from the employee and the employers. Oh, absolutely, those guys are gonna be in trouble. If reading this, you're awesome. Thank you, Nick. Larper scum. Any Migra outfit? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you decompressing from? From being a criminal? Totally organic protest. They're definitely not organic. Let them tire themselves. I think Trump should have sent in the military like 2 weeks ago. Well, look, I don't like wording it this way, but it's kind of like we're playing a game of 4D chess, and he has to be really careful about what he says and when he does stuff. And I think that we should let Tim Walz kind of make his bed and lie in it. And once he can't handle it anymore, then we do what we gotta do. I'm pretty sure written procedures and protocols constitutes as organized criminal enterprise. Did you know it as RICO? Oh my goodness. I haven't heard of that in so long. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This has to be AI generated. There's no way. Get those who's behind them. Oh man. Yeah, no, this is definitely like organized crime. I think the people who are part of this need to be arrested for sure for this organized crime. So this is statements from the parents of Alex Preddy, Michael, and Susan Preddy. I don't know if this is true or not, but let's see what they say. We're heartbroken, but also very angry. Alex was a kind-hearted soul who cared deeply for his family and friends, and also the American veterans whom he cared for as an ICU nurse at Minneapolis VA Hospital. Alex wanted to make a difference in the world. Unfortunately, he will not be with us to see this impact. I do not throw around this hero term lightly. However, his last thought and act was to protect a woman. The sickening lies told about her son by the administration are reprehensible and disgusting. Alex is clearly not holding a weapon when attacked by Trump's cowardly ICE thugs. Look at that. He has his phone in his right hand and his empty left hand is raised above his head while trying to protect the woman. I jumped down and pushed on all while being pepper sprayed. Please get the truth out about our son. He was a good man. Thank you. I mean, that frame though, when that person slowed down the video, I mean, I don't think that did not look like a phone in his hand. I don't even know if his parents even like wrote that. Even if it's oh wait, Bernie Sanders posted this. Hold on, what does Bernie Sanders, our boy Bernie, have to say? So please read the statement from parents who was murdered yesterday by Border Patrol agents. Well, isn't Bernie like a socialist or something? I remember people were like, Bernie, look at him. Like, is this guy actually still relevant, bro? I know he became a meme. I made a meme with the meme of him. Who follows this guy? Oh, Shu follows him. That's kind of funny. We'll see what else he's saying. So, the offing of the VA intensive care nurse Alan Preddy is a third shooting by federal agents in Minneapolis this month. No more. All agents must be withdrawn immediately from Minneapolis and other cities now. Oh boy. What is this nonsense? The fight right now is twofold. Defeat Trumpism in all its ugly forms. Fight for a Democratic Party that stands with the working class of this country and is prepared to take on the oligarchs.
The political struggle that's going on right now, as I see it, is twofold. Number one, it goes without saying. We've got to do everything that we can to defeat Trumpism in all of its ugly manifestations. And number two, what we've got to do is not only defeat Republicans, it's not good enough to elect establishment Democrats. In my view, Trump gets the support of many working class people, not because they want to see the billionaire class get $1 trillion in tax breaks, not because they want to see 15 million people thrown off of Medicaid. He gets the support of working people because the Democrats have not provided the kind of alternative that the American people want.
Or maybe we're tired of the Democratic Party ruining everything. Maybe that's the problem.
The American people today want a party that has the guts to stand up to the oligarchs and fight for the working class. They understand that when the richest people in this country have never ever had it so good, the time is long overdue for the billionaires to start paying.
Does that include you? Does this include you, my good sir? I hope you're prepared to get taxed.
Their fair share of taxes.
I hope you're ready to pay your fair share of taxes. Tax the rich. Tax the rich. Look at them cheer. Tax the rich. Oh my goodness. I can't, bro. What am I watching? What am I actually watching? Meteoric 901 says, at the risk of being banned, I just want to say that you and your chat's continued support of this utterly lawless administration and these thuggish ICE agents is incredibly disgusting. After yesterday's clear as day ending of Alex Preddy, who did not fight the agents and repeat operations, if you purport to stand for Christian values, you should be standing with these protesters who opposed this unlawful federal takeover. I mean, I don't know what to tell you except that I think you're wrong, and it's clear that he had a weapon in his hand, and that it's 100% wrong for him to impede what's going on. My Christian values don't support criminals. and people stopping the law. He could have easily let it happen and then proven his innocence in a court of law and won, if that was the case. It's clear that a lot of this is organized, so please don't come into my chat saying that. And actually, no, you can't come into my chat and say what you just said, but just know that you're incorrect and that most of these people are criminals and they are organized and they are defending people that they should not be defending, who should not be in this country. And it's not because they don't deserve a chance at a better life. It's because they're not doing it by the books, and there are plenty of criminals that ICE is arresting, and civilians are getting in the way of these investigations and doing the wrong thing. So, I mean, I won't ban you. You didn't curse at me or anything. You know, that's your perspective, and, you know, you can say what you want, but you're incorrect. So, you know, I'm actually kind of curious. What did AOC say? Because I remember that one time she went to the Met Gala, and girl had a whole dress on that said tax the rich. Let's see what we got here. Is this what's this lady? Has forfeited her right to lead. I'm calling her to resign. Gregory Boviano must also be fired. No, not. And our president is above the law. Oh my goodness, this girl was on she was on CNN. Oh, let's see.
I cannot stress enough how important it is for everyday Americans to not be intimidated out of using their First Amendment rights, which is to continue to say that when you see something wrong, we must organize and mobilize.
You're right. I am seeing something wrong on my screen.
Against it. We must use our freedom of assembly. And what we are seeing here right now is an administration that is deeply afraid of its own unpopularity. We must remember that we outnumber them. Donald Trump is less popular than he has ever been before. The Republican Party is on its back heels. They are afraid on multiple different fronts. The economy is doing worse than it has ever been doing in recently. They are afraid because they are afraid of being genuinely exposed by what is happening in the Epstein files. You have the economy, and they are trying to use these as flashpoints to divide us instead of all of the things that unite us. We must put a stop to them, and we must focus on the things that bring us together so that we fight for a better future for all of us.
Honestly,
I cannot.
I knew, like, watching this that she wouldn't have, like, anything really of substance to say, and I'm pleased to say that I'm not surprised. Okay, so the statement is real by the parents, it looks like. Like, aren't these people, like, aren't their net worths, like, pretty high? Interesting. I wonder how much she has in assets. Now let's see. Bernie Sanders. Let's see. It grew over $2 million by 2019, and it's been, let's see, 7 years. Really curious to know where bro's money is at. But, let's see. Who else do we want to check out, guys? Do we want to check out, like, Joe Biden? Do you think he's still... I hope he's still, you know, okay? He hasn't posted anything since the 19th. Oh, he posted about, Martin Luther King. I hope he's doing okay. His health was, like, terrible at the end of his, term. Hopefully he's actually getting... I feel like they did a lot of, like, elder abuse with this guy. I hope he's doing alright. I don't agree with him, obviously, at all, but, you know, I don't wish him anything bad about it. Alright, so this is ABC News. Let's see.
Jonathan, it's a tragedy when anyone dies, but I can tell you the situation on the ground there is being stirred up by Governor Walz. I was out there 2 weeks ago. Governor Walz declined to provide a security detail for me to go into the Minnesota Capitol with the state police. So he is fomenting chaos because there is substantial waste, fraud, and abuse. My job as Treasury Secretary is to investigate that. And I think that this chaos that's going out there, and again, I am sorry that this gentleman is dead, but he did bring a 9mm semi-automatic weapon with.
Wow. Somebody with common sense, perhaps? On Wait, isn't ABC like a leftist, liberal news station nowadays? I don't think they're like conservative, right? I don't watch ABC, so I don't know.
2 cartridges to what was supposed to be a peaceful protest. I think that there are a lot of paid agitators who are ginning things up.
At the very least, I'm sorry, this is a terrible friend to pause on, but like, finally somebody with some common sense.
And the governor has not done a good job at tamping this down. Yeah. Jonathan, it's
like, he acknowledges that this is a tragedy because it's a tragedy, but we also acknowledge that a lot of these people are coming in and they're being paid to do this stuff. And Walz is like, clearly also got his hands in here somehow. It's insane to me that this kind of nonsense is happening and we can't have like half a brain cell to acknowledge it, man. Okay, so Minneapolis. Okay, so we got a police chief here, and this looks like it might be ABC as well. I don't know. I forgot what the II was, which news network that was or is. This is the 3rd shooting in less than 3 weeks. The MPD went the entire year last year recovering about 900 guns from the streets, arresting hundreds of violent offenders, and we didn't shoot anyone. This is not sustainable. I mean, I have no idea what they did. I'm really curious
Even
to
if
hear.
there is an investigation that ultimately proves that at the time of the shooting it was legally justified, I don't think that even matters at this point because they're just.
What? Did he just say it doesn't matter at this point? Yes, it absolutely does, because people like you will spin the narrative and say, no, it's okay. They're just protesting. It's all right. They're totally within their right to be criminals, and Tim Walz is definitely not funding them.
There is so much outrage and concern around what is happening in the city.
What do you mean it doesn't matter at this point? You mean the situation on the ground is already, the impression is left?
People have had enough. This is the 3rd shooting now in less than 3 weeks. The Minneapolis Police Department went the entire year last year recovering about 900 guns from the street, arresting hundreds and hundreds of violent offenders, and we didn't shoot anyone. And now this is the 2nd American citizen that's been killed. It's the 3rd shooting within 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. People have been speaking out, saying that this was going to happen again. And I think everyone is kind of waiting for folks on both sides to come together and just figure this thing out. This is not sustainable. This police department has only 600 police officers. We are stretched incredibly thin. This is taking an enormous toll trying to manage all of this chaos on top of having to be the police department for a major city. It's too much.
Oh my goodness, bro. If it's too much, why don't we just stop the protests and everybody like just go home? Like, can we just like go home? It's sad. It's sadly mostly people that feel they have no purpose in life and want to LARP as freedom fighters. Yeah, for sure. For sure. There's so much nonsense. Oh my gosh. Genuinely, like, I don't know, chat. I'm seeing all of this. I'm taking it all in, and I'm just trying. I'm trying not to like. I don't know. Like our country is just so
Even if there is
cooked,
an
bro.
investigation.
Like what is going on, bro?
Fighting the agent, get your own illegal. I picked this one. This one is out. With it, it's like
Looks like she's going
I
over
feel
this
like
one.
he just enjoys this. To spell America like that, I guess I owe an apology to Mr. Flacken. I wonder if I sound smarter than this guy.
Oh my goodness, the whistles. What is going on? FreedomNews.tv? Is this where she gets her? I love it. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. What is going on in America, bro? We're so cooked, man. Thank God I live in Poland. Babe, the Polish people are in the chat. It's over. It's the Polish people, babe. Get 'em. Get 'em, babe. There's Polish people. Oh man, dude, this is insane. I'm trying really hard to not crash out because I'm watching all of this. I am so like I'm so baffled that people would actually support this kind of like on this stuff, bro. I genuinely don't know what's going on, bro. Link Stark, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. God bless you. Thank you. For the two people arguing in chat about stuff, like I'm about to time both of you out. Sincerely, please just stop. This is not the time nor the place. Thank you. Okay, so 52 minutes ago, ICE raid sparks violent clashes in Minneapolis amid fraud crackdown. So ICE agents are targeting undocumented immigrants tied to Minnesota's $250 million Feeding Our Future fraud scandal, which exploited child nutrition programs during COVID. Clashes escalated Sunday with organized crowds blocking operations, leading to fatalities when agents offed U.S. citizens Renee Nicole Good and Alex Preddy. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche noted smoother deportations in cooperative states like Texas, while allegations swirl of local officials coordinating resistance via signal chats. Operations continue despite Governor Tim Walz's objections and President Trump's claims of a criminal cover-up, which we obviously know. And I think this is what Kirsha was watching actually just now. So let's go ahead. Let's watch it too. Oh my goodness. Like this you guys, okay, so we read the manual earlier, right? The first couple of pages, and it said to use the whistle and the horn. Like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? Oh my gosh. This is why people get hurt, bro. Like, just stop impeding law enforcement. You'll be okay.
You guys suck so bad. You're gonna be in so much fucking prison.
This guy's having a maniac episode. Like, hello? You guys are gonna be in so much trouble. Oh my goodness, this is insane, bro. Okay, look, I'm not saying everyone belongs in a mental asylum, but this guy might need some help.
Fucking bitch.
What is going on? And this woman's just like standing here.
Suck my dick, you fuck.
Oh, they did not bleep that out. Oh no. Oh no. I hear Foxy. I want to watch Foxy. I love Foxy's reactions. Girl goes ham. She goes ham and cheese. Hey Celeste, I start work tomorrow. Congrats, Overture saying God bless you, man. I'm glad that you found a job. That's really good. I totally ignored Tim Walz's calls to leave the state. It's almost like federal employees don't listen to governors. Weird. What no job does to a person. Put 'em in a box. Da, 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 Would it be fair to say that most of people are demon possessed? Because man, do they sound like it sometimes? Probably some of them, but I think some people are truly evil and some people don't know any better. I think there's just a mix of people. It depends. It's a case by case analysis that we do have to do. Oh, he said the word. Holy moly, what is going on? Put 'em in a box. Nice, gotta get super soakers with holy water. Yo, we got the lady ice agents in the jeans. Okay, like, okay, so, like, I'm not acoustic or anything, right? But, like, if I did, bro, this would be, like, so overstimulating, all the horns and all the whistles. Yo, this lady in the bonnet in the back is just like, you know, I gotta start sending the chats. I gotta get the signals out. I gotta tell the peeps, hey, man, ice is right here. Here are the plates. I got you, fam. I got my bonnet on. I'm outside with my Uggs, with the Tims. We're chilling. You know, the bonnet's got the super secret sauce that ice can't resist because I got the bonnet on. Yeah, this is like overstimulating. This is really overstimulating.
I'm going to the sidewalk right now. I'm going there right now.
Look at the did you guys see the cameraman in the back?
No, you're too close. You're too close. Right up there.
I keep saying shit. Go ahead. Keep saying shit. Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep
Listen
saying
to your
something
boss,
already.
man. Maybe you should take a break.
The audio keeps cutting in and out. I wonder why they muted it.
He said we could stand right here. He said we could stand right here. You can take pictures, be on the sidewalk. Just stay away from the vehicle. Stay away from the vehicle. Like, come on.
I was expecting crazy stuff from BLM riots. I mean, it's probably the same people. Take care, rebellious mute. Take care. Please definitely go pray. Get some rest. Thank you so much for joining the stream.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're not welcome here. Fucking fascist murderers. Piece of shit.
Bro, these people cannot hold their tongue. This is
Burn in
wild.
hell.
Bro's like, burn in hell. That's crazy. See, this is what people think about me. Like, that guy who just said that, like, whenever I say anything, people automatically assume that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, definitely pray for these people, guys. That's insane. Wow. You know, please, like, guys, you know, let's pray for these people on both sides, you know, for the agents who are, you know, trying to do their job, but also for the people who are protesting, because some of them really have, like, a stronghold in their heart. The enemy has them, they're giving in willingly, and they need Christ. So please do pray for them, because this is insane, bro. Like, the amount of swearing, the amount of, you know, go burn in hell, go end yourself. It's disgusting behavior. They're defending people who shouldn't be in this country and are taking resources from them. Like, come on. Like, wake up, man. Wake up. This is ridiculous at this point. Okay, wait. I might not be able to watch this one. Hold on.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! What the fuck is wrong with you, asshole? You motherfuckers!
Okay, this one's actually safe to watch. It looks like they got somebody down on the ground here. Oh no, they're beating. Yo, they were beating up the ICE agent. Oh my gosh. I hope the guy's okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. And these people, like, they try to get so up and close, and like, it's ridiculous, bro. Dude, they're just like, what kind of low level IQ must you have to like throw these swears around? Oh my goodness. I mean, is this even true? I don't even know if this information. Oh my goodness. This is insanity. You got workers in that signal chat connected to the US bank. Uh-oh. Crime. How many people has she looked up using the bank tools? I hope US Bank is investigating Anita Smithson bank database access. Meet Anita Smithson, candidate for MN State Senate amid ICE watch dispatcher. In her spare time, she likes supporting her BLM activist, being a for Tim Walls, and does risk management for a major bank. Oh my gosh. What is going on right now? This should not. I don't know, bro. Minnesota has a criminal cover-up of the massive financial fraud going on. Yeah. There's our boy Donald Trump. Recently we received signal chats showing how this felonious paramilitary operation to disrupt ICE operations is being formally coordinated with Minnesota's lieutenant governor and other elected state officials. This is a criminal conspiracy of immense and troubling magnitude that reaches all the way to the Minnesota State House. Okay, guys, let's check this out. We haven't watched a Fox News video yet, so here is Fox News giving us the report. I don't watch Fox either because I think that they're a bunch of nutcases too.
From covering these protests here for the past several days in Minneapolis is just how organized these protesters are. We talked about the ICE Watch Group. These people have spotters, Sean, all over the city. So they see who pulls in and out of the federal building, whether they're ICE agents or not. They want to track you down. They want to put you in a database, and then it's shared according to DHS sources through signal chat. So that's what sticks out to me about this. They're angry, they're motivated, and they have a message for these ICE agents that they don't want them in the city of Minneapolis. And I think it's important to point out, too, as you have, when you're talking about who these neighbors are.
Okay, so like one thing that she definitely has right is that a lot of it is organized. It is not, you know, organic. It's not grassroots. It's 100% like insanity. Do we get a bingo list on the different places we watch stuff?
I asked those protesters.
I don't know. You can make one though if you
From
like.
the governor, we hear it from the mayor of Minneapolis.
Fox News,
Who are
yeah,
the
Fox
neighbors? I asked
News
a few
is
of the
based.
protesters. You here to protect the guy?
Take care, Akuma. God bless you. Go
Who
build your snowman.
DHS
Have some
says is in the
fun.
country illegally, that is wanted for sodomy, for murder, and they say no, that is not true. They're taking, you know, American citizens into custody. So no matter what you say, no matter what the facts are from DHS or from whatever side, you know, they don't want to hear it. So that's what we've been dealing with on the ground. Things do escalate, and then 1 minute it's okay, you blink, and it's a different story.
I mean, yeah, these things are like rapidly changing. Like they'll see an ICE agent and they'll go crazy. They'll go bananas. They'll be in their signal chats and everything. And then, you know, crazy guys like the one who got, you know, I don't even know, rest his soul, I suppose. You know, like him coming with a gun to a protest. That's not peaceful.
The smell of tear gas ongoing here in Minneapolis, Sean.
All right, Alexis, thank you for that report. And tonight, in just a moment,
They'll go rice and bananas. All right, let's see what Kirsha has on her Twitter. Since you guys are mentioning Miss Folksy woman. Miss Kirsha. Kirsha. I'm so happy. I wish I could talk to her more, but let's see. If this is true, and I don't know how to verify people in Signal, that means sitting politicians in Minnesota are working closely with the rioters to impede ISCVP from carrying out legal immigration. Yeah, we just watched the videos. We just saw the manual, and all of this is conjoined. I was gonna say, is this a woman? Okay, let me stop. Lieutenant Governor Flanagan, Peggy Flanagan, is Minnesota's 50th Lieutenant Governor, member of the White Earth Band of OGV. and currently the country's highest-ranking Native woman elected to executive office. At the center of all her work is making progress for children, working families, communities of color, indigenous communities, and Minnesotans who have historically been underserved and underrepresented. And I think did we come across this post already? No. Okay, so it looks like she might actually be in these chats and stuff. And the riots. Okay, and then along with this person here, the Anita person that we just saw, yeah, this is definitely coordinated, 100%. Yeah. That's crazy. If this is actually true, I mean, like, nobody can deny at this point. Like, anybody on the side of these people, you tell me if this is actually a peaceful, if these are peaceful, organized, or organic, protests. Because from the looks of it, it's very well put together, you know? This is, like, collusion. This has to be, is collusion the right word to use here? Goodness gracious. Butterdogs. Man, one of these days, I'll yap with the foxy lady. I hope so. That's a dream. She's got the bananas and rice. Let's see what Kirsha is saying, chat. I'm really curious to hear.
Those are insane. Yeah, actual insanity. Oh, itchy ear. Maybe I should commandeer a few trays.
We were just watching the
video. I don't know about that one.
Oh no, Moshi Moan said something. That's wild.
Danak, thank you. I read that one. JM Workshop, thank you. Leftoids believe they should be able to initiate violence without risk to their lives. It's naive.
I'm actually kind of curious what she was saying about this video that we just watched. Let's see.
You always have.
I'm going to the sidewalk right now.
The expression on this woman's face. I love it.
Gosh, Dad, I'm going to the sidewalk like right now, okay?
Go to the sidewalk right now. I'm sorry, bug you about Faith more, you gremlin. Yes. Bother me with Faith. The game Faith. Yes. Member of White Earth, what is that? Probably some sort of esoteric Wiccan demonic group trying to eradicate people from the earth. Hey Sally, or any other EO VTubers that you know that you can suggest? Are you the only one so far? What's up? Hello? No, I am not the only one. One of my friends recently changed his name. But I think if you look him up on here, I don't know what he changed his name to. Let me see if I can find him. His name is Scurvy Rum, and then I'm pretty sure he's changing his name to like Crimsicle or something. If you're looking for another Orthodox YouTuber, Scurvy Rum is one. He has a pretty interesting design. He's like a biblically accurate orange, like angel orange thing. And then I don't know if he still streams, but Hiroka, he is another friend of mine. It looks like he's still posting and stuff. So if you want to check him out, they are the only other Orthodox VTubers that I am aware of. There could be more, but majority are either Protestant or Catholic, but I haven't seen many besides the three of us. And they have been Eastern Orthodox longer than I have. So if you want to check them out, they're cool brothers in Christ. I highly recommend checking them out. Okay, so going back to the whole ICE thing, for sure, I do believe that a lot of this is organized and it's not organic. And so you guys can see, again, I'm not happy about the loss of life. Please do pray for the people involved on both sides. But it is ridiculous, like the amount of swearing, the amount of just aggression from these people that are, protesting, quote unquote protesting. It is bonkers to me that this is happening in our day and age. And look, I'm all for standing up against, the evils of this world, but to me, the people who are protesting are standing up instead of against the evils of this world, and they're supporting, again, this whole fraud thing in Minnesota. My question is, the federal government had to have been aware of a lot of this stuff. There's no way that none of these places have gotten audited, like have not gotten audited before. And now that we've opened Pandora's box, you know, we've got ICE going in there, we've got different agencies, we've got even Nick Shirley, you know, exposing a lot of this fraud and stuff, and it's insane. And then we've got this guy here, Mr. Bint. The only way to be oblivious is to simply not look at the reality. It takes an insane privilege and ignorance not to understand why people are upset about what ICE are doing. Actual sociopaths to see people spin and go, wow, what got these Twitter freaks so upset? It's getting harder to deny this and to treat this with the same more or less seriousness that you treat someone who's mad at you. Like, this guy, I don't want to give him too much attention, but he's, like, really annoying. And he's not even from America as far as I'm aware, so. Oh, goodness. Then we've got this guy saying all this nonsensical stuff. Okay, here's the White House. This was on the 24th. This is the gunman's gun loaded with 2 additional full magazines and ready to go. What is this all about? I don't follow the White House? I could have sworn I was following these guys before. What is it all about? Where are the local police? Why aren't they allowed to protect officers? The mayor and the governor called them off. It is stated that many of these police were not allowed to do their jobs, that ICE had to protect themselves, not an easy thing to do. Why does Ilhan Omar have $34 million in her account? Why does she have $34 million? Can I have, like, a slice of that? Could she pay off my student loans? Do you think she'll pay my student loans off? I'm a minority. I'm not the kind of minority she probably wants to appeal to, but, you know, we minorities have to help each other out. Just saying. No, I'm messing. We want the money back. We want it back now. Those fraudsters who stole money are going to jail. Can these guys, like, break their stuff up into paragraphs? My Zoomer brain is, like, feeling very overwhelmed by this ginormous paragraph. I know y'all got Twitter, whatever this is, for official government agencies. But yeah, look, this is the weapon that this person had. That's crazy. They got the lady with the meme. Oh my goodness. Among other things, this is a cover for billions. Okay, so I think Donald Trump reposted this. Who is he following? Okay, he follows Rapid Response 47 White House first. Yes, beautiful. He's following his wife. I actually want to watch her movie. Is the movie for Melania out already? Does anybody know? I kind of want to watch it. See what she has to say. Maybe that might be a movie night. Alright, so let's see. What did Donald Trump... He's been reposting stuff from, like, the White House, it looks like. Okay. Make America great again. We will close the border. We will stop the invasion of illegals into our country. And he said this in 2024. I mean, that's one of the things that he's at least kind of, like, doing right. Other things, he needs a lot of work. I think in order to win the midterms, they're really going to have to push hard and do what they need to do, what they set out to accomplish, because it's not looking too good for the Republicans, not going to lie. Maybe we should put NATO to the test, invoke Article 5, and force NATO to come here and protect their southern border from further invasion. And then somebody added some context. Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty states that an armed attack against one NATO member, issues of illegal immigration likely aren't to qualify as an armed attack. The U.S. is the only country to have ever triggered Article 5. You know, that might be a stream. We could go through, like, the NATO articles. The most, like, popular ones. What are these beefs? How it started, how it's going. I'm dead. He's just been reposting. So where did they get these, like, tweets that he... Like, these things that look like tweets? What website is this that he's posting on? I'm kind of curious. I keep saying bananas and rice does low-key sound like a decent struggle meal. Hey, we're all struggling out here. Stop the whistles. Yeah. Stop the whistles, man. Oh, yeah, the dude who think women shouldn't vote or hold positions of political or economic power. I mean, I agree with him. I don't think women should be in positions of political power. I don't think it's a woman's job to be in those kind of positions. But if they're in it, they're in it. You know, if the law allows it and whatever. Wait, he joined in... Oh, wait, this is his president account. Is this not, like, his personal account? Hold on. Because I could have... Okay, so this is his president account. This is, like, his actual account. Sorry. I've been briefed on the record. Cold wait. Okay, so this is the storm. Which, if you guys are in any of these areas like I am, we're like somewhere over here where, you know, there's a ton of snow. I actually made double check. 7 days until the world will witness an unforgettable behind the scenes look at one of the most important events of our time, Melania. 20 days to history. I think I'm gonna end up watching this for sure. I'm really excited. Oh, Ben, ain't he a troll or something? Oh, of course he is. He 100% is. She could pay off a lot of student loans for sure. $2,000 worth of equipment sig, by the way. Goodness gracious. Oh, Truth Social? His own app. Okay. I was like always wondering what that was. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that's been done to improve the economy. I want to believe that step by step. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. When presidents like take over like if the previous administration really messed up, there is a lot of cleanup that needs to be done. And it doesn't happen. All of it does not happen overnight. I genuinely, like, in chat. So who are you guys hoping would win for 2028? I don't know how I'm feeling about Vance. I have to look more into Vance. Like, he's funny. He's kind of like, you know, he's getting in with the culture, with the kids, you know, with the millennials and Gen Z, with the memes. And I think it's, like, really funny, but I don't think he shouldn't win on that alone. I'm not really sure, like, what his stances are in a lot of things. I gotta figure it out, man. Because I'm, like, worried that, and not saying that he's gonna have, like, a lot of, you know, big shoes to fill when it comes to, like, you know, when Trump leaves. But he's gonna have, like, a lot on his plate that he's gonna need to do. And, you know, again, I'm not saying Trump is this great and glorious orange man that we should all, you know, fall on our feet and worship. But, you know, he has his character, and he is, like, about business. My worry is that, like, if Vance does run, you know, is he going to be able to surpass what Trump has done? Or at least kind of meet the kind of energy that Trump has had, like, throughout his first and second term? I'm not sure. DeSantis is running? I don't know about DeSantis either, man. Not sure. Marco Rubio? I genuinely think that the Republicans need to get, like, one really good candidate and really support that one really good candidate. I don't think we can be divided for 2028. I really think we shouldn't be. You haven't been keeping your eye on it? I still want my JD Vance fall. Dude, I need that. True. Vance should wait until he's more experienced. Yeah, I think he would. Wait. Okay. So obviously presidents can only serve up to 2 terms. What about vice presidents? Can they serve more than, like, 2 terms? Or are they stuck only being able to, like, serve 1? I actually never, like, looked that up. Gavin Newsom, Pete, or Ben will likely run for if Ben Shapiro runs for the Dems, that is gonna be, I would never vote for Ben Shapiro. I mean, I could say a lot of things. I'm gonna keep those kind of comments to maybe my Discord, but I don't know about that. I would hope that neither the Republicans or Democrats would win in 2028. Don't like either party at the moment. Well, unfortunately, we are a bipartisan, you know, like, country, and it's either Dem or Republican. Like, I feel like if Trump had his way, he wouldn't have been Republican. Probably, like, you know, the independent party, if he could, but, like, that party, I doubt they would ever win unless by some sort of collusion or miracle, you know, whatever. You're still DeSantis guy, Slavy? I'm not sure. I think Trump could be a really good advisor to the next president. Hopefully he gets to stay in government if that's what he wants to do, but I'm not sure. Ben ain't winning, no shot. I don't think Ben would win. I doubt it. He's not, like, a politician. I'm sure he supports and lobbies a bunch, but I doubt it. No VP term limits. I can see, like, Vance being a VP for the next 1 or 2 presidents, and then eventually, like, once he's older and is more seasoned, he could eventually become, like, a president. I can see that happening, but not now. I don't think now. I don't feel it. Considering the DNC convention and their selection candidates, wait, what's going? Vance is probably running. I don't know if I'd vote for Vance, to be honest. I'm not, like, entirely convinced. I want someone with more seasoning on them, but I'm not sure. I'll try to figure it out by midterms. Washington didn't want political parties, and I agree with that. Yeah, no, I totally agree. It should be based on the character of the person, like, their history and, you know, what they've been able to provide, how well they're able to speak, and all, you know, a bunch of different stuff. It shouldn't be based on party. But I don't know. When did, like, I think parties were, like, a super huge thing when Lincoln was like president, right? And then, you know, like with Reagan and all those other guys who came like after, it was like really solidified JFK and all that other stuff. I gotta look back at like American history. I wish I paid attention more in high school. But like the problem with like textbooks is like when they write that, there's like always bias and stuff. Like you have to really do your own research. Pelosi's nephew, if he blanks his way through his Davos blank, oh boy, yeah, more seasoning. I'm tired of old spineless Republicans. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of spineless. I mean, if Vance can like show the same like a lot of not like aggression to be rude, but like he is about business and getting stuff done, I can see that like swaying me more in his direction. I gotta look more into DeSantis because like people in Florida are not happy about him, but I think it's like the liberals that don't like DeSantis. Washington, Vance says Trump as VP. Can he even do that? I feel like Trump needs to take a break at some point, but I mean, I hope his health is okay. Rubio DeSantis could run, probably do well, especially given how Rubio has always been seen next to Trump. Hasn't Rubio been like really problematic? Maybe wait, let me see, Marco Rubio. I feel like if it's I remember this guy. I think from like Trump's like first thing he was okay. He's 54. Okay, he's also from Florida. He used to be senator from 2011 to 2025 and not DeSantis. Okay. Okay, so this is Ron DeSantis. He is 47. Oh, he's younger than Rubio. Okay. So he's part of the Republican Party. He's currently governor of Florida. Actually curious about like what DeSantis is saying on Twitter. Let's see. I'm gonna give this guy a follow in Rubio as well. It was a privilege to deliver the keynote address to the 2026 annual David Network Summit. Okay, this is something else. Oh man, I'm curious about what he has to say. I'm not a big fan of Fox anymore. Like Daily Wire and Fox.
Governor of my free state, Florida, Governor DeSantis. You got to admit that was a classic. That was a great night.
Yeah, well, first, just let me say on the weather, because you provided the adequate warnings for people.
On the radio today, but after
we had a snowstorm last January. The governor of California very well in some of those clips. He's out there frolicking around in Davos, basically attacking the president of the United States, urging foreign leaders to rally against him while he's on foreign soil, and he has a record where people are leaving the state. They've obviously had a lot of problems with homelessness. They've had a lot of problems with crime. But showing that picture of him with Alex Soros, I thought was very fitting because this governor has Sorosed California. It used to be the place everyone wanted to go, and now they're losing population and continue to do so because they have enacted those left-wing policies that have failed.
You know, it's true. You know, it's an amazing thing. And you first pointed this out to me, and then I started to notice it on my own when I'd be driving.
Wait, so DeSantis, okay, so he rubs you the wrong way. He made a lot of tyrannical decisions in Florida. Even before he started gaining popularity for being anti-woke, he was going hard against people who were anti-lockdown and anti-mandatory vax. Wait, but was Florida, like, I don't think they were under, like, the mandatory stuff. I thought he was, like, against that. I thought he was, you know, not making people... Wait, an anti-mandatory vax for all. Wait. For being anti-woke, he was going hard against people who were anti-lockdown and anti-mandatory vax for all. Oh, they did have mandates. Okay. But I thought it wasn't like as, you know, like... Yeah, I thought they were like one of the more lax states on that. Florida was the first to come out of the pandemic, but he was horrible with politicians. I lived there for 3 years. Oh my gosh. We chose not to participate in the lockdown. Samson probably knows more. He probably does. I should probably ask him. By the time he was popular, he was a lot more lenient. Oh, when he first started, he was worse about it. I mean, it's good to improve, but I wonder if it's like genuine. That's wild. Florida really has an old population. His hands were tied. We didn't even know there was a lockdown until a year later. That's insane. Dude, Jersey was insane, man. Like, our governor sucks so... Anyway. Let me not cry about it. It's fine. All right, I'm going to take a minute here to catch up if there's any super chats or anything. Have to time someone out for saying hello, Jew worshippers. Like, yeah, no, I'm good, bro. Mixed Teas, thank you for the follow. Rum Vader, thank you so much as well. Anime Fan 7890, Link Stark, Kidion, Roscoe Dog, Formulab, YT, thank you so much. Ross Overmill, Gigi's Loading, Polish Board Guard, thank you so much for the support. God bless you guys. Let's see, is there anything on Kick? Jimothy, thank you for the 500 kicks. Hard shell or soft shell tacos? Wait, why did it say like over? That's so weird. I really like hard shell tacos, honestly. Ace Limit, thank you for the follow. Alaska Ski, Sap That, Official Gambling Academy, that's weird. I1690, Fury in the Slayer. Thank you all for the follow on Kick. I can't see that list on YouTube, but thank you guys again for your support. Thank you for helping me reach our goal here. Overture Saints, I'm Maverick, and Elijah for your super chats. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you for being really amazing, and I hope that we can continue to be based. Thank you for the memberships as well. I know Kawaii Potato's not here anymore, but that was super awesome earlier with those 10 memberships. Congratulations to whoever got them. You guys are awesome. And if you're chatting now, let me know how you guys are faring with the cold. If you're in a state that's been hit with the winter storm, you know, whether it's ice or actual snow, let me know how you're taking care, how you're staying warm. And I do gotta hydrate, so thank you. Make sure to hydrate, stay hydrated, my friends. Get your tea, get your hot chocolate, and all that other good stuff. So a lot of insanity going on in, you know, the Twitter world. We are going through a lot of, you know, organized violence and such. And when I look at all of this, you know, I see a broken world. I can only imagine that God's heart is broken, you know, seeing his creation fight one another, and people, you know, just all the swearing, all the other stuff. And, you know, it kind of breaks my heart too, because, you know, we're supposed to be a united country. We're supposed to be supporting one another. But, you know, whether it's the government involvement in all this or just people with really bad intentions wanting to hurt others, it is super heartbreaking, man. I love our governor, also New Jersey. One day Republicans will win in New Jersey. Although, I'm not gonna lie, we were actually really close this time. Citarelli almost won. I'm pretty sure. I mean, with all the rigging and stuff happening in the Jersey elections and whatnot, I'm not surprised, like, that woman won. But maybe next election we'll finally wise up and not vote Democrat. But that's how it is. He kicked you 500 times? Yeah, he probably did, honestly. Hi, everyone. It's me. Thank you for the live stream. Welcome in, Jonathan. It snowed here. Melted. You a Youper? Youper? What's a Youper? It's gonna get colder next week. Oh, yeah, no, we're freezing, man. What? Let me see how cold it is right now. It's 21 degrees. It was like 20 degrees when we started the stream. And we started stream like what, 2 hours? Has it been 2 hours yet? I think so. It might be 2 hours already. Yeah, we're like 2.5 hours in. It only went up 1 degree, guys. It's so freaking cold. Oh, man. I was thinking what could be better than the political system. Literally everything is worse. I mean, I don't know if there's really like any better. I think we're like in late stage capitalism, aka corporatism and oligarchies and stuff. The only better system is when Christ comes and we get those of us, you know, who followed faithfully are, you know, being, you know, with Christ. That's the only system, man. That's gonna be the best system. Oh, man. I gotta mute this guy. He's trying to say that I don't have like a fiance and stuff. Like, it's so funny when people get so upset with me, bro. It's hilarious. I love it. Oh man, what a day. All right, so let's see. Oh man, I look at what I just saw on my feed. Here, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm inviting you to quit MAGA. Is this? I hope this person has me blocked. Oh my goodness. It's always the same people, bro. It's always the same people. It's never not them. I mean, actually no, it's usually them. Oh my goodness, get me. I don't like. Goodness gracious, what is this? Oh my goodness, get me out of this page. The amount of nonsense. Insert caption. Yes, this image will make so many people upset. Oh man. What are these Venom shoes? Venom looking shoes. Protect trans kids. He believes on it. What is going on here? A knife and a rose? So is the implication that the kid, right, before they make them transition is a rose, and then they grab the knife and then they cut off the rose and they pick the rose that way? Oh man, the implications of this. Oh man, you have a fiance? Yeah, he's in the chat. Somewhere. Actually, no, I think he left a while back. His name is Gabriel. He's awesome. I love him. He's one of my mods. Yeah, we're hopefully gonna be married in the next couple months. But people don't believe me, bro. It's where I'm cooked. Oh? Uh-oh. I am getting in trouble, chat. Oh, look at that! Look at these! I'm on the VTuber blacklist. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm so scared, chat. Oh no. They've got me. Like, what is wrong with these people? What is this? Like, what are they adding me on a blacklist for? Oh my goodness. Ay. Well, I guess we're on the blacklist now, guys. Let's see what the rice and bananas lady is going. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this button right here.
Are active this stuff? I don't know. JM Workshop, thank you. Illegals make life worse in America. Those who prioritize the well-being of the foreigner over that of their own kin and countrymen are betrayers. Hard agree. Hard fucking agree.
You tell him fucks you.
This guy said, let's set the record straight. I retweeted this because it lined up pretty much with what I said on stream. It appears an agent disarmed the guy who was legally carrying. Agents yelled gun.
Yeah. I mean, based.
Agent disarmed
even without hearing the rest. Just based. Just very based, fucks you. Fucks you, lady. In the box at the bottom, that's all. Wait, what? There's a blacklist. Can I join? I mean, I guess you could. You could absolutely do that. But you're a 400-pound man with a voice changer. Don't let us. Oh, man. You figured me out, chat. Oh, my goodness. You know, when I go listen to Kirsha stream, I love her like background music. I keep forgetting to put like background music because like I'm so focused on just like what I'm reading that I feel like music would just like disrupt me so much. But like I kind of want music now. Oh man, let's get some music in here, guys. I need my brain to decompress a little bit now. Let me lower this just a bit though, because it's gonna come in loud. Oh man, I don't know what else. What else do you guys want to go over? Let's see. We can see on Twitch at least. Womp womp. Is that Kirsha I'm hearing? Indeed, it was the Foxy woman. Oh wait, did this like mess up? Oh, I see what's going on. Sorry guys, it messed up. I didn't. Oh no, my whole like window is actually messed up. That's weird. Oh, am I in the wrong tab? Yeah, I was. Oops, sorry. Give us Spanish lessons. Yeah, here's your first Spanish lesson. Como taco? Taco. So that's a collab list for all on it? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I think I was just on the wrong window. I have so many. I have so much stuff open. I got blocked on Twitter for asking for a source. Of course, they don't want to give you the source. It was Foxy Woman. Sorry. There's the blacklist. Oh wait, hold on. Let me pull it up again. I moved it over to like the wrong tab. I apologize, guys. I love right-wing VTubers. Here's why we stand for ICE. Oh yeah, no, they've done a lot of wild stuff, bro. Yeah, look at all these ladies and gentlemen who've been given over. Okay, so well apparently this person SlobTuber America first. I hope there's nothing inappropriate on this person's page. Alright guys, so I'm seeing a video here that's talking about the PSIG guns. So that's interesting since we're looking up a lot of stuff here. Also, is the music too loud? I hope the music's not too loud. And I have a problem with like my audio balancing on stream. It's fine. Oh yeah, I gotta give you guys the blacklist. Hold on. Let me pull it up. person on your platform, social VTuber, trying to fund an ice-inspired outfit. And they took a couple screenshots of what I've said and whatnot. And then I of course blocked them a while back, but I happened to see this. And, you know, people coming after me because it's typical, you know, people Antifa inspired in their thing. And to me, it's just so weird that, like, you have to be this petty when you probably are just virtue signaling. Like what is this? And do it put Antifa in... What is this mental illness? Please don't go harass this person. But, like, what is this guy, like... mental... YouTube auto ban? Yeah, based. Blacklist, more like watch list, pretty much. I find it funny that these people are masking these lists, yeah. What did the slime VTuber say about Charlie Kirk? I have a few guesses. I mean, they probably were, like, happy. Make sure to insert a jab at the one who commit. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness, dude. What in the mental illness is this? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Well, you guys got to see, like, somebody who is clearly upset with me because I was successful in a project in a time of craziness, you know? It's kind of wild. I used to be in her circle, but when I encouraged her to get out and exercise cause she was complaining of not getting out enough, she just said everything I do. Army flexing, got mad when her then threatened to off me when... Oh my gosh, wait, really? This person? Ashall told their friends where I lived and tried to have them drive... Oh my gosh! That's disgusting. Really? Wow. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Leon, that happened to you. Yeah, no. They seem like a really mentally disturbed individual, but I'll be praying for him. Absolutely insane. What an insane crash out to make the libs mad, man. That's an instant police report? Absolutely. Yeah, it was years ago. I did not like her whatsoever. She's fake and evil. Hey, Neo! God bless you, brother. Welcome in. How are you? They live everywhere in every group? Yeah. Well, let's pray for them. Don't go harass them because... You know... There's really no point in harassing people like that. Anyway, guys, I don't think I have anything more to talk about. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I was gonna go ahead and play some video games on stream, but I'm gonna probably like take a little break. Starcat! Guys, go follow Starcat. Starcat has been really sweet to me. You know, I've been able to talk to her quite a bit, and she's made some really lovely artwork. One piece that I don't necessarily want to show because we might get a little in trouble here, but please go follow Starcat. Really big sweetheart, also a very good friend of Miko's, and Miko has been really, you know, amazing to me as well. Did I tell you that my friend Zoro got saved last night? Hey, congrats to him. Glory to God. Amen. No, because it was a VC. I didn't have any evidence other than I heard it straight from your mouth. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry, Leon. And Tifa, are we real for now? Yeah, it's disgusting what some of these people do, you know, for attention and stuff. It's kind of crazy, but really quick before I'm gonna raid into Kirsha in a little bit, but I just want to say again, you know, thank you guys for the stream. Sorry to kind of cut it short. I don't really have much more to talk about right now, but I will be keeping an eye out for any new developments. So I'll try not to cover too much politics. You know, I want to actually get, you know, some Bible reading in eventually in the stream, and, you know, just kind of hang out and chill, maybe play some video games. But, you know, craziness can develop in the next couple of days. We've got the snowstorm going on. I do hope you guys stay safe, and, you know, thank you to everybody who's been commenting. If you guys would like to continue to support me, it would mean the world to me if you gave me a follow, if you gave me a like on YouTube, you know, subscribed on YouTube, followed me on Kick. Other ways that you guys can support me, on my Throne page, I do have another project for my actual 2.0 model. The money that we raised for the ice model is not for my 2.0. That's kind of like more like a 2.5 kind of alternative outfit. My model parent's currently working on my 2.0, and it's very possible that she might be able to do what I ask. They said that they're willing to take on any work, but we'll see, because once I like kind of explain it and have the design, they might change their mind. So I'm, you know, once I get the money like into my account, you know, I'm gonna just wait to hear from my model parent, and they do need to get my 2.0 done first before I give them any other kind of project to work on. So we'll see. But if you guys want to support me, my Throne has stuff for my 2.0, like my actual 2.0 assets, like emotes, alerts, and other stuff for the for that. So I'm really excited. You can also super chat natively through YouTube, or if you want to use Streamlabs, I think it's !donate or tip. I can't remember which one it is. You know, those are other ways to support me. I also have a Discord server, discord.gg/Celestium. You do have to go through verification. We do Bible studies every Saturday around like 6 p.m. EST. So if you guys are looking to, you know, continue to walk in your faith and learn, please come join my Discord server. I'm trying to chat a little more often in there, but sometimes sometimes my brain goes brr, and I stay kind of and do my own thing. So if you guys want to check me out there, please do. Thank you so much again for your support, your continued support. I also, oh yeah, well, really quick, let me show this real fast. Hold on. I have an Uwu Market page. So if you guys are looking for some base Christian merch, I highly recommend you go to my Uwu Market page. I do get a portion of the sales. So again, if you're feeling a little chilly, maybe you want this I Met Jesus on Minecraft hoodie, designed by the people at Uwu Market. This really nice artwork that they made for me. I'm holding a prayer rope. So if you're Orthodox, you know what this is. We've got the cross. This is my birthday outfit from last year. This is my new logo made by Pat, really awesome artist who's worked with Face Connect for some projects, which has been a really big blessing. We got my name in Japanese on the side of the sleeves. And this is the front, kind of like a manga, eye panel here that we've got with the cross. So if you guys want to get some base Christian merch and also support me and the channel, I did post the link here. There's a t-shirt, we got stickers, keychain, wall scroll. I also have my desk mat from this really amazing art that I got. There's also a crewneck hoodie if you don't want or crewneck sweater if you don't want the hoodie. Same artwork. I think this is just the front. There is no back, and the sides have the text. So if you guys want to check that out, it does support me and the channel. I do get a portion of the sales from here, and I'm thinking about dropping something for my 2nd year anniversary coming up next month, which I am really excited to invite you guys to. I will be working on some stuff behind the scenes, and hopefully we'll get a second drop, and it'll probably be my office outfit, because obviously I don't want to get in trouble with Uwu Market on this other outfit. So yeah, the art is really nice. I actually commissioned this artwork from someone else. So if you guys want to support me, this is my I Met Jesus on Minecraft poster that you can get for your room. Nikov is the artist for that one. And there's a really cool wall scroll that you can get as well. So again, if you guys want to check me out, and you can also like leave me a little message here. I have to actually ask them what happened to that, because I haven't seen the messages if anybody has left them. And yeah, thank you so much again, guys, for your support. You're all really amazing. I made a decent order last year. Market takes a while. Yeah, it does take a while for them to fulfill orders, because I know that they don't like print a bunch of merch right away. I think it's like every time someone orders, they have to go make it. So it does take a while. Thank you, Jimothy, for your support. I really appreciate it. Quick question: what program do you use to move your VTuber model? I use a VTube Studio, and then I also have VTube Studio on my phone, which you have to pay for, but it's a one-time payment. And I have an iPhone, so the tracking is really solid. I don't use VBridger on this model, but you know, with the iPhone tracking, it's actually pretty good. So, I sometimes jump in just as you're ending. New viewer Leaflet said you're a nice person. Welcome in, Brittle Brain. Yeah, Leaflet is awesome. I love Leaflet so much. She's super sweet. She's a great friend. It's been a good stream. Thank you guys. Take care, King Monkey. God bless you. All right. Do you think I should donate my old mousepad and get the new Uwu Market one? If you want to, you don't have to. Wait, I gave you one. What do you mean? When I get the money, definitely. They're a print-on-demand company? Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Star. Thank you for sharing that. I figured that that's what they were. But yeah, thank you guys again for your support. And remember, you know, the Lord loves you guys. I love you guys. I hope that, you know, we can continue to move forward and, you know, honor God. We're going to be raiding into into Kirsha. So we say bean raid. Disclaimer, her language can get very spicy. So if you're not into very spicy language, not saying, you know, don't watch her because she's a terrible person, but, you know, you might not like it. So, yeah, bean raid. Please don't say ice raid. I mean, that would be kind of funny, but, like, don't do it. You know what? Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm done. Save the Bostonian fucks, woman. I love her. Goodbye. I see you in Kirsha's chat very shortly. And make sure to refresh the page and give her a follow if you haven't already. Bye!